Hello, darlings. I hope you're well. Hello. So, today is session 3 of the Crystal Isles. Whee! We are going to be joining our group here in a minute. Let me increase my gain so that I am not super hooper quiet. Give me a second. I do filters there. Louder. Okay, there we go. Now hopefully I'm a little bit louder. Okay, cool. see. Let me put my music down so I'm not yelling over my music. We're just gonna have that in the background a little bit. All right, and we're gonna transition to here. Oh, don't worry about that. You don't need to see that yet. Whee! Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening,
Hello.
all. How are you all today?
I am good.
Good. I'm
Busy.
gonna show for a second.
Busy man. Stuff things excite.
Stuff,
Me too.
things excite. I'm also excited.
Yes.
I am making a poll. I'm causing problems. It's fine.
What?
What?
Explain yourself.
I'm making bets. You see it. I'm making bets as to how many AA students we're putting in the cells before the end of the year. That's all.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm going with. Sorry, before the end of the year.
Before the end of the year, yeah.
Okay, do we count
counting
in an
this?
entirety?
No.
of
We're counting
squad?
from the start of this new part to when we come back on break to the end of the
Okay.
year. Yeah.
My question
Entirely
is,
new students. It's gonna
are-
be like 12.
if there's like another like Crystal Thorn thing, where they all do we count like an entire squad being arrested as one arrest, or do
No,
we count
separate.
every individual cadet? Okay, I'm going with 42. So 42 separate arrests.
Ah, yes, the meaning of life. Is to
Wait,
come
42
true.
isn't that all of the student body?
Are you talking about how many cadets or how many like individual times they get thrown in?
I mean, like, no, I'm saying, like, how many times are we gonna have to use a cell for each cadet? So, like,
42.
42. Okay, yeah.
And you know what? I will fluff that number if I have to make that bet.
Uh-huh.
How many
Hello.
teachers are there?
Some
Hello,
people will be
everyone.
there multiple times.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it'll be like 50 if you include the teachers.
We're not, well, hopefully. You know, we did have that issue with one teacher this year. That's fair. But don't worry, it's fine. I don't, so it's fine. Welcome back to the Crystal Isles. This is session 3. It's been a minute, but we're all back and dandy, and it's great. And I'm gonna give a little description of what we've been done so far, so that players and audience and myself alike can understand what the fuck happened last time on the Crystal Isles. So, yippee! Last time on the Crystal Isles, let me look my notes. Let me just double check so I don't forget stuff. All right. So last time on the Crystal Isles, the party was celebrating the Festival of Fates. I think that's what I called it. As I check my notes. Totally, yes, that. Yes, I was right. The Festival of Fates in Green Coast Harbor, the home of our lovely player characters here. There they ate, festive, had merry, met some cool individuals, and some not so cool individuals, and were picked out of the crowd as something called the Fated. This led to an altercation with some people that maybe they're good, maybe they're bad. Some of them are pirates, we're not sure. And led into the party deciding to leave the city to keep the rest of the town safe, town safe, and to find out more about themselves. They have chartered a local fisherman's boat, and have decided to have chartered that to go to the town of Veniport, I think I called. Double check. No, they are going to Willow's Rest. I'm sorry, my mistake. Willow's Rest is, if I put my little hand here, is that little green dot in the map. And wait, am I moving the entire map?
Yes, you are.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do shit. Why am I... It's because I'm in that view. That's why. Yeah, so they are on their way to the city of Willow's Rest, where they hope to go to the ruins there to learn more about what being a fated actually means. For some people, this is their first time on the boats, and yeah, we'll have some adventures. Adventures await. Before we get started, quick roll, not quick roll. I'm going to read a little something. The lore! Lore! And this is lore that the players have, but I want the, Oh yeah, you're right, shit. Good.
Don't worry about that. I need to do this so I don't die.
Yeah. I get you. Alright, now, this is the creation and religion, the creation myth, essentially, of the Crystal Isles. They are tales of old gods and spirits, but the main three that are worshipped on the Crystal Isles are the mother goddess... name? Zena. Yeah. Ooh. Mother goddess Zena and her sons Magisi and Athelion. It is said that Zena created a single island, and her sons to help her rule it. However, during one of their sibling conflicts, the brothers accidentally split the continent into its 3 main islands and the surrounding small islands. There are many stories of the siblings arguing and their mother helping to bring them back into balance. Some say that a hurricane is merely the sons fighting, and the rainbow appears when their mother helps them resolve their differences. Zena is the goddess of balance. She defends the balance of life and death, and is often associated with rainbows, nature, and motherhood. She has a few tenets, we don't worry about that. Magisi is the god of the sea, and chaos. He defends the sea and brings chaos. Athelion is the god of air and order. He defends the skies and maintains order.
Can you post their names so I can have their correct spelling?
They are in the handout. There is a handout for all of this.
Fantastic!
Yes. There's also another handout that I want you to take a look at. Because it's very relevant to the current situation you find yourself in. If you would find the Polly's Misdeed handout, you'll find a picture that I found on the internet. It has its source on there. You can find it there.
Why does the boat have stats?
Because I don't know what you guys are gonna do.
Yeah, all vehicles have stats.
All vehicles have stats, and I wasn't sure what you guys were gonna do with this boat, so I figured I'd just make sure, okay? This is just me pre-planning in case of stuff. So at this point, this is, I believe I said it was a keel boat. We're using those stats, so I had to do a little funky stuff because there's not really stats for just a fisherman's boat. So I've kind of had to play loosey-goosey with them. So this is a rather large vehicle. It's got its capacity and cargo capacity. Generally, the only person that's probably going to know any of this information is Pietro, because he has knowledge in these kind of vessels. And I have, yes, the stats systems and stuff, just in case y'all do some fucky shit. And I have to do some roll stuff.
For the love of God.
So we'll see.
Fight on a boat.
We really don't want to fight on a little boat. You could fight on a big boat. I totally expect that to happen at some point in these campaigns. But for now, this is the general look of the boat. It's a pretty open air deck with a little covered area, and in that covered area, there's the helm, but there's also a stairway down. And if I can move you guys to a very blue map. Hopefully it's not blinding blue. Hope it's not blinding blue. If so, I can change the color, but it should be okay. All the blue is water, obviously. Huh?
Nothing.
So, it's a very small boat.
But it's a small... Ooh.
It's very small because it's a small fisherman's boat.
How much did I pay these guys?
Not a lot.
You paid them a lot.
I think I offered like what? Fuck, how much
check.
did I pay them?
I'll check. I had it written down. Where are my notes?
It wasn't the whole. It wasn't the whole 1,000.
It was not the whole 1,000. I'm pretty sure it was relatively cheap, actually. I think it made you guys pay less than you should have.
Like 200.
Oh, cool.
But that was my mistake. But it's okay.
Can't remember. Does anyone's chat remember how much I paid?
I know you took the money out of your thing. I know for sure you took the money out of your thing. So if you didn't have 1,000 gold, did you?
I sold my house for 1,000 gold.
You're right. You did have 1,000 gold. Where you at? So the difference of that. Wait, maybe you didn't. What the hell?
Uh-oh.
No, because you have platinum. So yeah, you use that as platinum. We had 100 platinum. You got
Right.
100. Yeah, you got 100
Yes,
platinum.
it was
So
100
you
platinum.
you did 200-ish. So 200, not 200. 20 platinum-ish. So about
20 plat.
200 and 2,000. 2,000, I think that's the price. I'm getting my scales wrong.
No, so if I gave them 20 platinum, it'd be 200 gold. So I think that's right.
200 gold. So you would have been. No, you already took the money out. Because that's why
Did
you
I?
had 80. So you had 89.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, sure, right.
Okay. Sure. I'll take money back.
I'm pretty sure you took the money out. So it was like 10 platinum, I think you gave them. So it was like, 11 platinum. No. I know it's in Summer's chat. I know you took the money out already, and if not,
It's
I will
fine.
figure it out. You
I'll
have a bit
just
of
watch
platinum
the
to play
podcast.
with, so I think you're fine.
Yeah, we're fine. Money.
Yeah, money. I'll have to double check. I'll make that as a note so I can look at that later. I'll look it up later. Write that down right now. Look up the list of fair. Wait a minute. No, hold on. I have this on a sticky note. I made it as a sticky note because I was trying to figure out math. This is. See, I love D&D, and I think it's mostly because I do math. That's probably not everyone's reason that they like D&D, but for me, that's a big reason. Yeah, go away. You know what? We're gonna worry about that later. Anyway. What in the fuck? Oh! Okay, sorry. Alright, so. But yes, you did pay the boys, first because they took money. They were like, we're taking that money
Yes.
first.
Right.
Right. So, where was I? Right, boat. So, the, boat, so this is the top deck, and this is the below decks. It's very cramped. These are little cots you guys can sleep on. You guys can all fit. There's, like, barrels and stuff, but yes, and you guys are the 5 foot, so yes, you can move around in it a little bit, but there's not much space to move around in. Now then, you're going to be starting, actually, I should ask, is there any questions about anything that people need to know, before you guys want to start?
No, I'm good. Is this the day immediately following sleeping,
this
or
is...
how long have we been out of port for?
You've been out of port for a few hours,
Okay.
so it's
Hours.
getting dark. And I need you all to do me a favor. Everyone except Pietro. I need you to roll, well, the other two, I need you to roll me con saves.
Oh.
Y'all have never been on the sea before.
Oh no!
You're rolling
My
for
traveler
seasickness.
Constitution save.
Shit.
Constitution saves. Oh, crispy.
I'm a bunny.
So, Korstag, you are fine. You got the stomach of you have eaten worse. But miss you,
Oh,
Chris.
keep the sea.
Bunny, Clover, you are not having a fun time, my sweet, my lovely. You're not like puking, but you're like you're gagging. It's not nice. It's not comfy right now for
I
you.
haven't felt like this since I was challenged to that pie eating contest.
Oh, baby. So that's kind of where your sentence. Pietro, you're fine. You've been on the ship before. You've done this plenty of
I'm
times.
having a nice snooze right now.
So, you start your 3-day trip towards your first stop, which would be the large port town of Veniport. The party has been warned this is a busy port and well armed with soldiers, meaning to protect the king's goods. By the time the ship leaves the harbor in their view, the sun is setting, and the crew seems to be coming out of their tipsy stupor. Captain Robert, who is the person you first talked to about ferried this boat from, will lead you lovely folks down, or would have led you folks down to the crowded storage area, and to the equally little crowded cots, and kind of offer you guys as passengers, like, we don't have much space, but you can sleep here. While the other crewmen will be sleeping upstairs or finding a place they'll find a place. They will ask for which is the other crewman that they were promised.
Crewman?
Yeah. So, actually, let me get in. Let me grab. Oh, I didn't get pictures. I didn't get pictures for them. That makes me sad. Can I just... I know what I'll do. We're gonna make you have the captain. What?
Placeholder token?
I don't have a placeholder. I mean, I can get one real quick, but I'll do that. I'll do that while I'm doing another thing.
Yeah.
No. And you'll have seen this. Art. Wait, can I make them different colors? Oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that instead.
You can number them as well. So if you have all the icons for your statuses, right? Instead of clicking them while mousing over any icon, you can click number.
Like a number lock, like the number locks ones, or
your it's just the basic 1,
2, 3 at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think, but it's okay. I will get them placeholder ticket tokens set up. Okay. So, as the night is kind of getting to a night time, he's going to lead the 3 of you down into the down under below. Stay and kind of be like, all right, you guys can stay here. We'll figure out a place to sleep ourselves. Need anything, you know where to find us. It's not a big ship, just don't touch anything. That reminds me, you, shit, I never got you. Did I get your name? He looks to Korstag.
Korstag.
Right. You said you had another crewman.
My friend here has experience sailing. I assume you'll have to speak to him about,
Cool.
work.
See you in the morning. See you upstairs. Night. Rest easy, and, she looks to the poor bunny girl. If you need to throw up, try to get topside first, okay? Trust me, it smells down here for weeks.
Is there a bucket, maybe?
Yeah, we'll get you a bucket.
Thank you.
So she'll kind of shuffle. You'll hear a bunch of shuffling around in the in the supplies before he pops by and just here.
She holds it like it is the most precious object in her entire life.
Question: does it smell faintly of fish?
Oh no. Probably.
She's sick. The smell is strong.
Anyway, you have fun. if you need anything, come upstairs. Just zoom. And he goes upstairs. And leaves you three for the first time all alone.
Corsax can start doffing his armor, getting ready to sleep.
Seems that I might have volunteered you to help them. Sorry about that.
It's fine. Gets us where we need to go faster. Causes less issue.
I'm too busy, I guess.
It'll be just like old times, I guess.
Make you less. Never mind, I'm not talking.
Oh, you're not gonna have a good time out here, are you? Oh boy.
I would rather muddle with maggot-filled mud right now.
Ugh.
Oh, look, it's not that bad. You'll eventually get used to it. After like a month or so.
Month?
Well, we are a bit on the run, and sailing around is gonna be the best way to get to places. So,
How,
yeah, get
how,
ready
how
for
long does boats take to get somewhere?
I think we're looking
depends
at
on the
about
boats.
week travel.
Yeah, this one will take a week or couple. But if we have to go somewhere else, then could take longer. And I don't assume we're going to just get off at this place that teaches us things, and it's gonna be like, okay, now you're done. Now just walk everywhere else.
That'll probably be unwise, yes.
When we get to port, you should probably not be seen.
Well,
I don't think any of us should be seen, probably.
I don't think I could move if I tried.
Well, I'll have to think of something to hide myself, which is hard when you've got lots of colorful feathers.
And I'm not sure how much the captain should be informed about our situation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's just taking us there to drop us off with what
I
what your
tried
agreement was,
to keep
right?
it brief, yes.
Yeah, so once
Paying
we're
him.
there, we gotta find a new way back, or wherever we're going.
Maybe we should get some. Hold up. New names.
Hmm?
These people know our names, so. Oh, the fish smell.
Oh no! I'm
I
so
guess
sorry.
we'll just have to
her. Sorry, I'm quickly trying to get this.
think of that when it comes to it.
Captain.
Let's be honest, if they start putting up posters for an old man, a rabbit, and a bird,
I'm using Captain
we're
Morgan.
not going to really matter what we call ourselves.
No, it won't, will it?
Unless
Look. Oh,
they
damn
get
it.
really
Go
good
away.
at disguise. Do you think you could pull off a dress?
Red hair.
Don't really have a slim figure for it. Very barrel-chested.
That probably makes it better.
I could try. Don't have anything that will fit, though. Ah, alas.
No, thank you now. We'll crash that bridge when we get there.
Hmm.
I wish we were on a bridge.
Oh, baby.
Well. Have either of you been to this port before?
Mm-mm.
Don't believe I have. Not in my travels.
And I did not travel far from home myself. Any visit I would have taken there would have been far too long ago to remember.
Oh, we're gonna use this one.
Well, let's try to get some sleep. How about that? And we can face tomorrow when it comes.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm not gonna be a conversationalist right now.
No, you're fine. Hmm.
We can't run forever. What's something you want to do when we're like super crazy cool or something?
Well, before we come up with anything like that, we're probably going to have to make sure you can fend for yourself, young lady.
Mm-mm.
Maybe some sword practice. At least the basics.
I'll give it a try. I don't really have a sword. I still have the from before, I mean.
Mhm.
Oh,
She
Dummy.
tepidly points towards her cooking utensils.
that was.
I'll see what I can get you. Even just a branch should be fine. At least for practice.
Okay.
All right. Good night, you two.
And he'll curl up and turn over.
And I will proceed to try not to vomit while I sleep.
You succeed for a time.
Oh,
no,
no,
yeah,
for
you
a
will.
time!
You do. You succeed. You're fine. You're fine.
Oh.
And what about you, Pietro?
It'll just lean back and enjoy the rocking of the boat. He hasn't felt it in a while, and slowly drift off to sleep.
Right. And also, Bloodstone was 104 gold, so it would have been 14 plat. So yeah, it's the money. It's fine. Anyway, let me see.
114?
140 gold.
140, understood.
Thank you, Blood. Appreciate you. All right. You all drift to sleep. Some of you easier than others. Actually, no, all of you kind of have an easy time getting to sleep, surprisingly, with the day's drama and trauma. However, one of you in particular, I need, one of you doesn't dream quite soundly. Clover. My lovely.
Oh no.
Okay. Clover, You lull yourself to sleep, rocking the little or eventually, either clutching the bucket or putting it down, either way. But what you awaken to is not the moving vessel you fell asleep in. Instead, you wake up in a moonlit clover meadow, full of flowers. Specifically calla lilies. It's peaceful. Insects are buzzing around. And when you sit up, you see a doe. There's a plane nearby it where there are 2 fawns playing together. They're kind of oblivious to you. They don't see you. But the doe raises their eyes to you. And their eyes are unlike any deer you've ever seen or any creature you've ever seen. They're... Where doe's eyes are normally like a dark brown ember, these ones are an iridescent white, like a pearl.
So they look blind? Or something even more abstract than that?
It's more abstract. It's like they kind of change color as you move.
Oh.
They move.
Okay.
Well, like the iridescence of a pearl, you shift it in the light and it starts moving. Eventually, the doe approaches you. And their eyes continue to burrow into you. As they approach, the area around you begins to change. Suddenly, you're not in a meadow. You're in the fields of home. Your parents, siblings. But the memory is fleeting. Like a flash of memory. And you see them fade away. You see your youngest brother playing in the house. Playing with some sticks or rocks they've gathered around to make into toys or into some kind of game. But your next memory is of them lying sick, lying hungry on the floor. Withering to nothingness in your older sister's arms. Again and again, the happy moments of your life are followed by loss. Your parents, the brother, sister, and now the most recent, you watching as you sail away from your family, home. Your head pounds like thunder, and finally with a snap, you are face to face with the doe in the moonlit field again. The doe looks upon you with pity, and they finally close their eyes. And with a little nudge, touches their nose to yours. A warmth spreads over you, and suddenly you're falling through stars. Your body tingles with energy. It's warm and radiant. It feels alien. Your skin is crawling, but not it's uncomfortable, but it's not entirely gummed, I suppose. And when you finally do wake up, it feels like you're falling. Wake up.
Oh. Am I about to throw up? Is that what's gonna happen?
No.
Do I feel seasick?
Roll me a con save. Fuck it. Oh, no, you are surprisingly okay.
She She like grabs the bucket entirely in preparation before she gives a slow blink.
Why do I feel fine?
At this point, you're the first to wake up, but I don't know how heavy everyone else's sleepers are.
She did yell a little bit.
Shoot, I'm so sorry. Please don't wake up. That's it. Whew. That was a close one.
Do I still feel tingly?
Your body is kind of... It's kind of like, you know how after you've slept, like wrong and your arm's kind of numb? It's like the ending of that. Like it's starting to like unpins and needles. Like not quite pins and needles, but it's getting like... It's you're getting feeling back.
I have no idea.
Your nose is
Go on.
itchy though. Your little nose where you remember is
Oh no! That's a sign of something.
itchy.
She like touches the tip of her nose.
Doesn't feel
And
any
she
different.
glances at her hand that's a little bit tingly.
Did I just get married to a god? They did the nose kiss of affection. Okay, but seriously though, I don't.
She looks towards the other two. Are they having disturbing dream looking?
Like fits? No, they seem pretty comfortable. Especially Pierto, he's just fine. He's just like no shade. He's living like a baby, and I guess yeah.
Are there like moths
okay.
in the room?
You hear grumbling and maybe snoring from Korstag, I think.
What has he got, a bear in there?
Sorry, what did you ask before, sweetie?
Is there like moths or insects in the room?
Maybe like just a random moth floating around.
She wiggles her nose and glances down at it.
Must have just been the moth or something.
It doesn't regard you. It just kind of flutters near the little, a little like light sitting in the corner.
She wouldn't expect it to to say anything to her.
Seasickness must have give you really weird dreams.
She curls up on the bed and waits for the other two to wake up, glancing every so often towards Korstag, who for some reason their snores makes her think of the predators of old. In this case, a literal predator of old.
Anda.
Eventually, and you're looking around, you will see there's a sunlight peeking under the little doorway here. I think it's kind of daylight.
She gives like a little tiny peeky poo outside of the window, but not like fully. She like does the SpongeBob peek. You know what I mean? Where like just her nose and her eyes fit over.
The place doesn't really have windows. It's all kind of closed in, yeah.
Okay, never mind then. All
Yeah.
I need to know is that it's daylight out and
Yeah.
that someone can spot me. And I'm okay with that reality never happening. I'm gonna make like a prey animal and curl up under some blankets and hope that nothing sees me.
Okay. Is Korstag sleeping in? Is he snory? Or is he an early riser?
In retirement, I'd say he likely sleeps in.
You know what? That is fair and valid.
He earned those beauty sleeps.
Well, I decided to talk as I'm putting a grape in my mouth. Should probably not do that. Okay. So, at some point, you hear, Clover, you hear footsteps kind of coming down the, stairway here.
Spooky.
They don't
She
seem
sits
to
up and
be
she-
necessarily hiding themselves. Sorry, good.
That's fine. I'm grabbing my ladle anyway.
Gonna kind of knock.
She'll
Oh.
slowly get up, glance over protectively at her two boys, slowly tiptoe over before she peeks through.
So you're opening the door.
Only a peek, but yes.
And you'll see Captain Robert. And he'll just kind of regard you. It's your crewmate coming in.
Oh, I could wake him, I guess. He's still sleeping.
Aye. I got work to do.
She'll she won't touch him directly, but she will push the ladle over. She doesn't know if he's got some kind of crazy fighting instinct or whatever. She knows what happens when you wake her older sister, and usually it ends up with a broken arm. So she's gonna gently
This is a ship. They're
in
on
with
the boat.
with the handle end of the ladle.
He will turn to look at her, and just kind of wipe his eyes. Oh, okay, it's you. Where are my goggles? And you'll reach into his bag to pull out his goggles and put them on his face again. Adjust them. All right.
Sorry, I would have been happy to let you sleep in, but, the captain told me to get you.
No, it's time to work whenever a captain says get to work, and so that's what I'll do. Let me just...
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. I don't really know how to do ship stuff, but...
I think first focus on keeping your lunch in you, and...
I actually feel a little bit better today.
Oh, well, good. Maybe you're getting it down. Well, I can
Maybe.
show you around a couple of ropes in a little bit, but first let me just make sure this thing's going and they're not gonna throw me overboard.
What do we do if hypothetically that happens?
Grab a plank of wood or anything that is floats and hope the current takes you to shore.
Her ears point straight up and her tail is wiggling.
Don't get thrown over. Please.
It wouldn't be the first time. Don't worry about it.
What do you mean?
He does not explain further and heads up top.
Yes.
These boys are gonna kill me.
I stay and watch over the sleepy boy.
Mm-hmm. I want to believe half of this is just Emo actually eating, and these are the sounds he's making. Cheating. Anyway. All right. So, you, my dear, will follow you, Pietro. You pop in or pop up, and you see it's it's a bit like cloudy actually. The clouds are a bit dark and the water's a little choppy, but there's a little bit of rainfall in the air. But it's not disastrous, especially considering you're so close to shore. It's not like go to shore kind of weather. But there's a chill in the air. Once on the boat, you will see the lovely Captain Robert here. and he's kind of, you know, looking over a few things, making sure the ropes are tied right, and, you know, making sure the ship's kind of sailing correctly. You'll also see, I get their descriptions exactly. I had fun making their descriptions. At the very, like, bow of the boat, checking on some rigging there, you will see a tabaxi. He's a dark gray striped, with, like, black fur, kind of tabaxi. Yes, I just made a cat. Don't at me. Medium height, medium build, with gray eyes. She looks to be, like, maybe mid-20s. Yeah.
You actually made it a picture of a cat.
Look, I pulled what I could, okay? And Robert, he introduces her as Twin Tails. The gentleman to your left here, he is introduced as, God, I knew how to say his name. Because I made a funny fucking name. Fuck. Okay. Rewil Burrow. And he, you see, is a lovely little halfling. A jolly little halfling man. He seems to be rather young. Obviously, he's very short. He is a bit chunky. He's a chunky lad. He's like a sturdy, chunky lad. He's got some curly silver hair and suntanned skin. You can see he's probably worked on ships pretty often, given how sunburnt this poor man is. The captain for himself he is a human, with that looks about 30 in age, but rather skinny, like more skin and pale than you would think, with long red wavy hair. And I will describe that as whenever. But he kind of looks to you and like looks you up and down. And is like, so, you ever actually been on a ship before?
Yes, for a good portion of my life, I have.
Good. All right. Well, and he'll introduce you to the crew, which is Twin Tails over there and Rewil over here. You can call him Burrow. You can call him whatever. I call him asshole. I heard that. You're supposed to. And actually, kind of looking closer, you'll see he's got a bit of Rewil is kind of like a little bit of a cross-eyed. It's just kind of looking a little just generally aggravated at the world. And anyway, Robert kind of, says, well, welcome to the Polly's Misdeed. It's not much to shake on it. It's not a great big galleon or man of war, but she does in a pinch. And he'll start showing you around, kind of, where, you have two masts here, the helms in here, rigging to the side, anchor, like a kind of a rudimentary anchor over in the back, as well as kind of show you downstairs. Eventually I'll take you downstairs to kind of show you where like extra supplies like netting and stuff. You understand that this is a fishing vessel. It's a large one. It's a pretty good sized one, but generally this is like out for day trips, and they don't take it out to sea. He said specifically, like, yeah, if we took this out to sea, it crashed. It did break down in minutes, because of the choppier waters. He'll put you to work with the crew fish, and if you wish to ask them any questions, you may act with me.
Yeah,
Alright.
You'll work at things, just pulling ropes on the mast to make sure it's going the right way for the wind
Mm-hmm.
at his orders.
Yeah. Like I said, so a little bit choppy in the wind, but it's not nothing. You've sailed through worse. And Twin Tails will regard you like pretty kindly. The rest of the crew will regard you pretty well. They'll just be relatively friendly. They're sailors. They're doing a job. It's whatever. Although walking next to Twin Tails, you get a whiff of what smells like last night's alcohol, but it doesn't just smell like last night's. It smells like she's been sleeping in a ditch for the last few nights and has not bathed in quite some time. So, there's that. A true sailor's life.
So, what brought you upon this crew, ma'am?
The job, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, a job's a job, but reasons for getting a job.
Stop. Chrissy?
I'll ship it.
Stop. I swear to God. Anyway, okay, so when she kind of shrugs and is like, yeah, it's just, well, it was either that or run a field, so I chose this. I like it better.
You and me both. Good choice.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily a fan of this storm. She looks up and she kind of doesn't shiver, but just kind of like, kind of like a mock shiver, I guess. Like, we don't get too cold.
Don't think it'll be too bad. The water's a bit choppy, but I don't see a storm brewing or anything. At least not now.
Hope it stays that way. Else we're gonna have to dock. What's your name again?
Name's Pete. I'm
alright. Nice to meet you, Pete.
Yeah. You are
Twin Tails. Just call me Twins. Or
nice to meet you, Twins.
Nice to meet you too. I don't listen to anything the short one says. The damn liar. I haven't said shit to you all day. My, it's been the best fucking voyage we've had so far.
Oh, what do you have to lie about over there?
He grumbles. Nothing! I ain't done shit today! I ain't done shit this week! He just been shit-faced. He grumbles and groans. He's kind of pulling, like, some ropes tight.
Nothing wrong with a bit of alcohol and a little fun now and then.
Hey. Anyway.
I mean, from the smell you have, gather you're partaking as well, or at least were.
She's like, smell. She kind of lifts her arm and just like sniffs. I'm like, well, I mean, we did get kind of pulled out of the festivities for whatever fucking reason. Whatever urgent reason, the captain wanted us there. You're it.
Yeah.
Hey, you wanted the money, didn't you? Yeah. I just hope you brought enough water this time. Yeah, it'll be fine. We're gonna stop at Veniport anyway. It'll be a minute. It'll be fine. What takes you that far north? Twin looks to you. What takes you that far north, anyway?
Got a tip that
Hey,
someone
Nick.
there can help us out with some things. We're a little uneducated and seeking some knowledge there.
Alright. Well, I hope you find it. You definitely weren't gonna find it in Green Harbor, or Green Coast. Nice place, but not exactly for the, brilliant-minded. I know, we know, we live there.
Well, I'd only been visiting before we had to ship off.
Yeah, it's a nice enough port, but... Who knows, maybe I'll get a big ship, or maybe I'll get chartered onto one of the streets in Veniport, or one of the other ships in Veniport. Then I could leave this one. She says distinctly loudly as she's like looking over towards Robert. It's like, am I hearing mutiny on it? It's like, no, never. I know what you're talking about. Just me doing my duty, sir.
Of course. Well, what can you tell me about Veniport? I don't believe I've been there. Or at least if I have, I was probably too drunk to remember.
Oh, yeah. It's, pretty big. It's a pretty big, port, actually. It's good to sell at. Oh. Not so good to buy. It's expensive there. But, safe enough. Mostly because the, King's men are patrolling around, making sure no one steals from the king, kind of thing, you know? But as long as you got your papers, you're fine.
Yeah, so Kingsmen are there. Oh, that's good for protection.
Aye, just annoying. Well, what are we gonna do? It's a good place to sell. It has some, luxuries we don't exactly have in Green Coast.
Yeah, I can imagine. What kind do you see people buying there, or I guess whatever you buy there?
It's less of the actual physical luxuries and more of the entertainment aspects. They have a hell of a gambling house. Robert shouts from the side. Yeah, you would know. Raywell responds. It's like, I've seen you fucking pissed drunk there and begging for more every time we go over there. Like, I have money every time I go there. And Robert kind of retorts back.
Well, you don't exactly lose at gambling if you have a good time spending your money.
Exactly! This man knows. This man knows what it is to be a gambler. Aye. Well, hopefully he doesn't know as much as you do.
No, I think I might have a bit better luck. I know when I need to leave to, save my coin purse.
Well, if you're looking to lose a bit of... kind of turns over. Well, if you're looking to lose a bit of coin, I'm more than willing to play with you. Yeah, while we're just hanging around on the ship.
We'll see. It will be quite a long journey. I'm sure my other companion is willing to gamble as well. Played a couple of dice with him before we left.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a few days, so gonna be a bit. But hopefully the weather will be well, and we'll be to your location in about 5 days. Right. So what are you doing? suddenly less interested now that they're not talking about making money.
Well, what other entertainment is there aside from gambling dens?
Well, if you're Raywell the halfling, kind of perks up. Well, if you're looking for more company, I could say, there's also that as well. They have some pretty girls, pretty half-orc girls. Yes, and he has to always pay them to get to know them. Look! They're businesswomen, I'm a businessman, it works out. And the twin just kind of rolls her eyes. There's also taverns, there's also, I guess not much else. I've never really explored much. I suppose there's shopping, but again, it's pretty expensive there. You don't really go to Veniport unless you have money to spend. Which usually these gents really don't, but here they are. Wow.
I'll thank my friend for that since he's paying, so hope while you're there you all have a good time spending what we gave you.
Aye, maybe I'll be able to win some more from your friend, says Robert. And it chuckles to himself.
We'll see. I think he's still just enjoying a nice long snooze. He's surprisingly heavy sleeper.
Aye, well. Seems like an older man, so if I was able to retire, I'd be sleeping like that too.
Yes, I suppose I don't really see too many old men on this sort of life now, do I?
Aye, Nagisi is not kind to us sometimes. Twin Hills just kind of nods to that, but shrugs. They're as kind as they need to be. Kind as the sea.
Untamable and chaotic.
Aye.
Yeah. He'll just keep working and just kind of make idle chat with them as they work. Nothing
Alright.
more substantial at the moment.
Yeah, just chatting and chilling. Alright. Eventually he will, when it's kind of more breakfasty time, he'll kind of, note, oh, by the way, there's, downstairs and there's, hardtack and stuff and water downstairs if your people want to get some food. Probably should go tell him. We don't have anything fancy. We have jerky and stuff and, something easy. But we didn't exactly have stores ready to go. So we're gonna have to stop at the port to get a bit of extra food.
I'll let him know.
Alright.
I'll head down.
In the meantime, are they still cuddled up in bed?
I am waiting. I am cuddling my ladle because it makes me feel safe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and is Korstag still...
Oh.
Emo?
I'll say, sorry,
Oh.
I think my mic died.
No
For the sake of fun, sure. If no one's roused him yet.
Okay, yeah, sure.
It seems that Clover's too afraid to poke the bear, so.
That's fair.
Yes!
That's fair. A literal bear to her. Alright. And Miss Clover, you hear... actually, just approach the door, come inside. Pietro.
uh, it'll like kind of gently poke at Clover, trying to get her awake because he assumes
I'm
it's
awake,
easier.
I'm here.
Oh,
I just, you know.
just checking.
She poke her little head out of the covers.
Yeah,
Oh, she's so
like,
covered.
just like giving him little beady-eyed glares.
Huh. All right.
Oh.
Your
It's
show.
just her head and her
Actually,
like her
Oh.
ladle peeking out of the blanket.
Your turn, darling. As you look at the little bun bun. You didn't see it earlier because, morning and groggy and stuff. But you see something that maybe wasn't there before? You're not sure, but it's kind of distinct. You see what looks like on her little nose, her little bunny nose. You see what looks like a yellow little star on it. Like, it's not super noticeable. It looks like a birthmark on her nose, on her little button nose.
Is it yellow?
It's like a gold. It's less yellow. It's not like bright fucking yellow. It's like almost like a gold.
Ooh.
He'll kind of squint and like adjust his goggles, turning them to. For a moment. Huh. That. Guess I didn't notice that before. Oh.
What? Notice what?
You have a birthmark, don't you? Like,
Well, yeah, I have spots all over.
yeah. Well, this one looks different than your spots.
She
It's like
gives
a-
a slow blink.
right on your nose, right? You always had that. Just didn't notice it before.
Is this one of those tricks where you look down and then they swoop up your nose with your finger?
No, that's it's not a joke I'm trying to play right now. Whatever. Let me get Korstak up. It'll turn and just kind of like, push against his back or something to try and rouse him awake. He assumes he's probably a heavy sleeper. It's like Korstak, or Rorstag. Yeah.
Course.
I don't know. Are we using fake
Like-
names? He said Rorstag before.
Oh, I think I just mumbled. I'll correct that later for him.
No, whatever.
Are we there yet?
No, it's 5 days travel. So if you slept for 5 days, I think there'd be an issue.
Right.
Captain, let me know if there's hardtack and other things to eat down here by the supplies. It's not much, but it'll hold us over until they get to the next stock location, which for our safety has the Kingsguard there, so we'll certainly be protected.
Oh, well, that makes me feel very safe.
Maybe for the sake of not getting held up by a busy boat, they can drop us off on the coast a bit north.
We'll see what they do. You're the one who's paying for this expedition of ours for knowledge and
Right.
yeah, I can tell them, but
I can
You know.
speak with the captain.
money speaks a bit more, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Of course. I'll get up. All
Bring
right.
it up, have some food and come talk
All
about
right.
They're very nice.
All right.
If we weren't so concerned about safety at the next ports, probably be a nice place to hang out. There's lots of entertainment, they've said. Some dice games and other things. I guess if you guys are into that.
Like what?
They said tavern, shopping,
Say it.
ladies,
You coward. Yeah!
probably guys too, if you're willing to pay coin.
Fuck some half horse women.
Nope, not into that. No, well,
No.
I could go for a game, but if the town is protected by the guards, then the king's men, we should probably not stay there long, if at all.
That would be the ideal.
I would agree. Well, if we do have to go there, we'll have to avoid them. It has only been a day, so I don't know how far word's gotten. Maybe it's reached, maybe not. And if it hasn't, gives us good chance there to get some new looks before word spreads.
So, into port then.
Ideally, if we could overshot it, that would be better, but if we can't do it, we
Near the
can't do it.
towns.
We don't exactly got much choice. Well, Korstag, it's on you. I guess you can tell them where you want us to get off at, and if we can somehow slip in, get some new clothing, and hop back onto the ship. No one will be the wiser. We can head off to our next location once they're done getting supplies and such.
Pretty good idea, actually. I didn't even think about that, but that's a pretty good idea.
If we...
To get some disguises there? That's great. I'm muted, right? Hold on.
I guess it depends.
Yeah, I'm muted for
Do
them,
we want
okay.
them to take us all the way to this rune, or... Do we want to walk some of the way?
Oh, that's also fair. That's also true.
Like walk after or before the town?
After the town, but before the destination.
Okay, like before Veniport.
Well, our final destination is 5 days by our current vessel. This port sounds like it's within 1 day. So,
Actually, I'll bring out the map real quick to help, because
yes,
I definitely know this. Give me 1 second. So, essentially, each little block on your current vessel is gonna be a day's travel. I'm gonna do this little thing. It's gonna take about. Oh, can I? To the corner. There we go. Here. Oh, didn't. How do you like take it to a point, Christy? Like how do you? Is it space?
I think that's a map tools only thing.
Oh, I could have sworn I used it here.
you just right click.
Oh, it's right click? Okay. Yeah! So it's gonna take you about 3 days to get to there. Which that is Veniport. That is the that's the big one. And then it'll take you another 2 days to get to there, which is Willow's Rest, which is which is where the ruins you were told about were. Ruins, sorry.
Why do we even have to go into port?
Uh,
Couldn't we just sail past it?
they need food supplies.
Ah,
Like I said, I've got some rations of my own, but I don't think that's gonna hold all of us off for some time. So
right.
they need food, water, and other things for their self-preservation and business, as well as we kind of need that stuff too. And
I guess our hope is in that word has yet to travel.
our choices really are: we could get off, ask them to skip the ports, drop us off a little bit after, and walk the rest of the way, but that's extending this past 5 days. Which isn't too bad, but you know, we're wandering without a map at that
Good point.
And
Good.
obviously there's risks of going into a port that is guarded by Kingsguard, because we don't have papers. At least I assume we don't have any that are going to not get us immediately in trouble.
Perhaps can we just hide on the ship? We don't have to give any papers if we just stay below deck, hmm?
Well, that sort
Maybe.
of depends on whether or not they have to declare us as passengers when they port.
For some clarification,
Yeah,
for
if we're-
the
Please.
If word has spread within 3 days to here, or to that port, then they might just do a involuntary search the whole ship just to make sure, sort of thing.
also a possibility, yeah. Smiling as I listen to them
More and more
land.
dangerous.
Ideally, I would probably want to skip it myself, but Captain's gotta need supplies for his crew.
Yes.
So
Even
unless
if
we
we
can
can get
find
us
one,
just
unless we can
not
find
even-
a place to get all that he needs, he may not have the patience to have them waited out for
Right.
the extra 2 days.
Oh yeah, we love players
Oh,
So
scheming
we
in
see.
here.
can't go to this little island here. And pick up
Suppose
supplies there?
We probably could, but that'll make the journey a bit longer, a couple extra days.
I
I'm
will.
not
I'm gonna let you know, Pietro.
Mm-hmm.
Going to that island, you'd end up in waters. So
Oh.
it'd be deeper waters than this vessel
Okay.
can handle. Because you're following the coast right now. It's not exactly to scale, but
Yeah, no,
you're essentially
we
following the
can't-
coast, so it's heavy
Yeah.
hard. Yeah. I mean, you can try it, but you could try it. You definitely could try.
That leads us into open waters, and this vessel's not made for that. We're more
Oh.
likely to sink. And well, I told you what happens this morning, so you want to do that? Sure.
No.
Yeah, sink.
Alright. So what I'm hearing, I will talk to the captain. See if he's willing to
Be
just
friends.
have us unload
I love that I'm
a
sitting
bit
next to Fluffy
north
Friend.
of the port. And from there, our business with him is concluded.
Oh, okay. They're gonna try walking their
We
way.
will
All right.
maybe follow the coast, so we don't get lost in the woods. And
Okay.
continue our way north.
I wouldn't plan this, but
Is
this
that
is
your
the thing.
plan?
Okay.
Sounds good. Or at least as good as we can
It-
get.
All right.
It's the best we got,
Fair
and
enough.
I'd rather deal with wildlife than Kingsguard at the moment.
All
Okay.
right. I'll head topside and speak with the captain.
I will move you guys back up to you. Yeah.
Thank you, God.
You're welcome.
Yes.
And as you all come up, you'll see the same kind of overcast. It's bright and it's got some dark clouds. It's a little rainy and it's a little choppity. But it's not well, you guys have never been on a show before. It's rocking. The boat be rocking. But it doesn't feel like it's gonna tip over. Probably, maybe, hopefully.
Mhm.
Morning. The captain.
Morning.
Sleep well, I hope.
Quite well.
Hmm.
The rocking is soothing. Can I have a word with you? Actually, sir, maybe below.
Sure. Hi. Handle that. All right. Come. The room. Into a corner somewhere. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
You there? Find a spot. Comfy. All right.
There we go. All right. How can I help you?
First off, thank you for taking us this far already. I hope my friend's been helpful for you.
Hey, he knows his way around a ship. Bigger ones than this one.
Good. Good. Miss Glover doesn't look as green as she was last night, so it's progress.
She didn't. She kind of sniffs. Okay. No, I think we're good. All right. I'm glad she didn't throw up.
I had a request for you.
Another one.
If,
All right.
Be so bold. Yes, I know. I know.
How can I help?
Is it within reason to ask for you to allow myself and my companions to unload a short way north of the port?
North of Veniport?
Yes, sir. Before you actually bring us in.
Huh.
You can
mean-
set us off even at the beach, and our business would be concluded. You would still get the full pay that I offered you.
His eyes kind of light up to that. I mean, if you're sure, be about 3 days. We can get you there.
Hmm. If that works for you. My, one of my companions forgot their papers, and we do not wish to cause you problems.
Ah, right.
I'll roll a deception check on that if you want me to, but I'll roll deception on that if you want me to, but
Not necessary at this point.
okay.
He kind of nods like, all right. We're not gonna get in any trouble for this, are we? They're not, never mind. Shakes his head, just shakes his head.
You
Never
and your
mind.
men should have no trouble.
Alright, we can take you there. And money's good, you're not asking for a refund or nothing, so... Yeah,
I'm
should be
happy.
fine.
Thank you.
Alright, we'll
This
be there in a
is
few
simpler
days.
this way, I think.
Well, it's definitely less of a travel to have to us to take, so... Yeah, sure. Be a
Well-
pleasure.
I'll reach to shake its hand.
And I'll shake your hand in turn.
All right. Business concluded.
Like you said, there's
Good to
food,
enjoy the.
drink. Try to drink the water before the mead, or the grog.
Huh.
Trust me, the water goes faster.
Simple enough.
Kind of good boy. Alright.
All right. Of course, I guess he'll head topside and just enjoy the view.
He said the magic word money.
Enjoy the horizon.
Alright. Clover, my love. Pietro, while that's happening, is there anything you guys want to do? Or are you guys just kind of watching the view?
We are chilling, or at least I am chilling.
Alrighty then. When Robert comes up, you'll hear him like kind of shout out to Twin and Raywill, or Rewill, and be like, all right, we're cutting a little bit short today, or this voyage is gonna be a little shorter than usual, but we get home quicker, we get money, get food, and we'll take a visit to Veniport after, alright? Aye. Yeah. Give their eyes. And, yeah, they all kind of seem to go back to work. The cat looks at the bunny.
The bunny looks at the
Tilts her
cat.
head.
She wiggles her nose.
Wiggles her nose. Looks back to what she was doing.
Oh man, I just survived a horrible encounter. I saw my entire life flash before my eyes.
I'm sorry. Anyway.
She's got predator eyes, man. They're close together.
She is. This is why you never put a bunny with a cat. They're actually.
I understand their play drives.
It's actually bad.
I'm standing next to the bird.
Which
is not much better.
Fine. It's a bigger bird, though. The big bird is bigger than you.
Yeah, but that's the problem. He could be like a hawk or something.
Hydrate. All right. During this voyage, this next 3 days, is there anything in particular any of you guys would want to do? Training, talking, gambling, etc. Is there anything specific you guys would like to do in the meantime? Reading, stuff of the sort.
Do they have food supplies?
Yes, they do have food supplies. They have like hardtack and jerky. It's not very good. It's stuff that they've had to they were like, hey, they went to basically they spent the hour or so it took for everyone to get ready to go to the shipman's yard. They had to find the shipman, grab whatever supplies they had on hand because there's a middle of a festival, and grab whatever. So they're kind of limited.
Yes. In other words, I cannot cook Jack. Understandable. Have a nice day.
It's not gonna be very nice. No, it's not gonna. There's not much you can do when you're not given much to work with. I'm sorry.
It's quite alright.
Yeah.
In that case, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna just try and not throw up.
That's a good plan. Anything else for the gentleman in the room?
I guess he would. I just see it's a fishing boat, so maybe look for a rod just to pass time.
Oh yeah, he would give you a rod to fish with. They have some spare ones downstairs. They're usually you'll see kind of in the back. There's a big it looks like it's. You're not fishing with a rod usually. They're usually fishing with a net in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And they drag it across and fish that way. But there are rods, they do have them, and he'll offer you one. Robert.
He's not gonna expect much at all because the ship is moving, but it's just the motions to help him just pass time. And I guess it depends if anyone requests something of him.
All right. I am gonna go through the days. I just want to know if there's anything specific any of you guys want to do in them.
Otherwise, it'd just be maintenance of his equipment, sharpening his weapons and oiling and that.
Okay. I want you to, Korsag, do me a favor then, roll me a d20. Just flat
Sure.
d20, because I don't think... actually, yeah, Dex, maybe? Because there's not really a thing for fishing that I know of, right? I think it'd be dexterity. No, it'd be survival. Survival. Roll survival.
Survival check.
Do
Sure.
that. Survival check.
I'm not expecting to get anything, but
Yeah, let's
sure, we
find
can do
out.
that. Survival. 11.
Catch a little, a few little bites.
A guppy.
Yeah, like a guppy. It's not gonna be a substantial meal, but it's like a snack. That being said, you're also on a ship. So there's not really a way you can cook it very easily. Unless you get creative.
Fine.
Hmm.
It's something.
Yeah.
Maybe
Alright.
I'll drown it in salt.
You could do that, yes. They do have salt. Because they're a fishing vessel, so of course they have salt. Mhm.
Okay. You might just throw the little ones back.
Oh, okay.
He's just doing it to pass time.
Alrighty. Pietro's, Pete. Pete the parrot.
This guy's name, Pete.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually gonna want to talk to the captain
Oh, okay.
and
Oh.
and ask, hey, I think at this point you can already kind of guess we're a little worried about papers at the moment. Would you mind if I saw what the current documentation looks like for going into ports and stuff?
Give me a persuasion check.
Let's
He
see.
looks very doubtful, though. He's like kind of.
I
He shakes. He's
I'm
he, look,
aware.
he gives you side eye.
I'm aware I'm gambling here.
Not a bad roll.
That is pretty an okay roll. He looks at you. He kind of looks you up and down, and is like, "Oh, you're the one that papers. All right." And he looks at you and is like, Hell, I could be persuaded to do so, but it's gonna cost you.
It'll like reach back and grab like he'll grab 6 silver for how does this look?
Okay.
I don't like that.
No, no, this is actually good for you.
Oh.
He looks, regards the coins and just eventually kind of nods slowly and just takes it, and he'll kind of tilt his head to follow him and you down below. He's going to go down a room. I know he's not. He's going to pull out of his like kind of you see him grab something as he's heading past the helm, like a logbook. And he kind of flips through the pages, and he shows you essentially the license for something that officiates him as a captain, like a sea captain, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that's kind of like a fisherman, so it's not like, you know, it's basically a low tier of that. It's not like he's going to he's not expected to have much really strong cargo, right? Or really like expensive cargo. It's just a fishing vessel, right? A license to fish, essentially. And he'll show that off. Yeah. Don't fuck it up. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do anything to yours. I wouldn't do that. I think I know well enough that we're in open water and you've got two other crewmates who will gladly throw me overboard if I fuck up their lives right now.
He nods slowly. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's going to observe it as closely as possible, just trying to get down all the details of like, okay, here's the important stuff that I need off of this, just committing it to memory as best as he can.
Okay.
Okay. And
We'll try to do so. And eventually, the captain's gonna flop the book back, just kind of give him a slow, knowing nod, and go back upstairs. We'll keep the logbook with him this time.
yeah. Okay. And Pietro's gonna look around for any just like paper and a quill that might be left around that he can use.
On the ship. I had it written down though. Maybe this would come in handy. You could probably get some from him. You saw some in the helm, or whatever, like a quill that he has to use to write, essentially. He would have something, but it wouldn't be down here.
Yeah, he'll ask for that like a day later after time has passed.
Okay, so you ask for like on day 2. Okay,
Yeah.
cool, awesome. Anything else you'd like to do on this day?
No, not at the moment.
Alrighty. Miss Clover. I think you were just kind of chilling and trying to keep breakfast, right?
Yep.
Okay.
She doesn't have much that she can do, alas. For
Fortunate.
downtime, at least presently.
Presently,
Yeah.
yes. Welcome back, my darling. You're fine, honey. And Korsag's just gonna be fishing all day. Okay. So everyone else is, all the
Fishing and maintaining his gear. Yeah.
fishing and maintaining his gear. Sorry,
Salt
yes.
water not good for rusty armor.
Yeah, definitely not. So they're kind of running around, wandering, they're milling around doing their thing. The crew, I mean. Eventually you guys, the rest of you will have learned, the little halfling's name is, Raywell, little, Twin Tails, and obviously the captain. And they seem pretty, they're pretty in high spirits. They're not like, they're pretty friendly people. They're kind of assholes to each other, but you get the feeling it's just camaraderie, right? I mean, your captain boy has been around guards. That's the kind of camaraderie they have. Right. So, get my stuff. The day starts passing on pretty normally. However, eventually, although closer towards the afternoon, I would say. You guys hear a big in the distance. Now, Pietro, you know exactly what this fucking sound is.
I know what that is.
As you all look, you see in the distance, in a very far distance, you see 2 ships facing each other. One wearing a what looks like the the flag of a tradesman, like a company. The other raising a black flag. This is not necessarily one you recognize, Pierre.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just there's a million of them out running around. But you can tell very quickly what kind of people these are. And you see cannons going off in the distance. And at this news, the captain immediately puts into action, and he starts immediately going to the helm and barking orders to get it closer to the coast. He's not looking to make port, but he is trying to keep as far a distance away from them as possible.
Miss Clover, let's go below. Get out of their way.
Aye, probably for the best. Mm-hmm. They won't be bothering us, but just to be safe. Go near that. So he moves it closer to stick to the shallows. And you guys continue to hear into the dusk. You hear the cannons going up, and slowly they will disappear in in the distance. They will dissipate into the. You, Pietro, watching this though, these poor merchants don't really have a chance.
No, of course not. That thing sees us. We're.
Oh no, I meant the merchant that's getting attacked personally by the pirates.
Oh. Yeah, no, also them. They don't have a fucking chance.
Yeah. And so the night passes by under cannon fire. But other than that, the night passes pretty well. It gets quiet and it's nice. The weather changes, like the sun starts to come out, but like the clouds are starting to dissipate. You can actually.
I just want to say, I know that this was technically a moral choice. However,
Yeah.
what the fuck could we have done?
Oh, I didn't expect you to do anything, but I always leave the chance.
For us to go and get captured and kidnapped? Sure.
Who knows? Maybe they were friendly.
Yes, super friendly firing at the other merchant ship.
They're having a party. It's fine.
I just picture
It's fine.
Kerstag holding Clover like it's just a party. It's okay, they're fine. Rocking them like a baby.
Covering her ears.
The streams. It's fine. Are they shouting or they're just singing? It's fine. They're just very off key.
Oh god. So the night otherwise passes fine. The stars are kind of out, and it's a pretty calm night after that. Yeah. And unless you guys are doing anything, the night passes.
Nothing per se.
Okay.
I'm Eepy.
You're Eepy. You had a long day on boat that you're not used to. Eep.
Yes, and my nose has been itching all day, and I don't know why.
You also have seen it, by the way, Korstag. Little yellow goldy
By this
birthmark. Yeah, by now. Alright. So the next morning, or day, it shows up. It kind of goes the same. It turns into kind of a pattern. Captain will go and get Pietro if he's in the room and kind of start barking orders at each other. But other than that, it's a pretty quiet day. Is there anything else? Do you want to continue your fishing, Korstag?
Today he'll invest into just his gear. 'Cause
Just
he's
your gear?
expecting to unload. Yeah.
Okay.
He's prepping it first today.
Alright, that's fine. What about you, Bun?
Try not to die of boredom. Maybe count the clouds. Maybe see shapes. They don't look like bunnies. They don't look like my siblings. I'm not crying again. I don't know what you're talking
Baby.
about.
Miss...
Yeah, screw it.
Miss Clover, are you alright?
Oh, baby!
Totally. Everything's hunky dory. Okie dokie, artichokey.
Oh, no.
Insight check.
Oh, okay, deception versus insight, let's go, baby!
All right.
You can tell there's something going on. You can tell maybe not very clearly, but there's something underneath.
You, yeah, it's been a little while, but, how would you like a story? Pass the time.
Sure.
If you don't mind an old man's ramblings, at least.
Only if their voice is really unpleasant. Which yours isn't, by the way.
Well, thank you.
No.
She just doesn't know how to stand right now.
Is it old man's story time?
It is old man story time. I'll keep it brief.
Yeah. Oh, you want to tell an actual story? Okay.
I will actually tell
Let's
a story.
go.
Fuck it. Yeah. Hey, let's work how you gotta do. No. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, this is how still in but in my 20s. Back then, there was a little bit of a, how do I put, a rise in ruffians during the summer. Maybe there were pirates that got kicked off their ship, or can't remember if it was men from more north looking for money. One way or another, we were seeing more trouble than usual. We were a bit short on hands, so the captain would have us have to ask for volunteers for us to go more so for the northern patrol about a day out. Look around, come back. And, well, let us say nobody wanted to. If they did come upon trouble, they'd be alone. Well, this time around, I drew the short straw.
Door creeps.
Pietro, come, you haven't missed too much.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and the you're just passing by. So, I went on this journey, traveled light this time around, leathers, we were still using a spear back then. And came across this open field. Farmland, I think. Didn't seem to have much happening inside, but I saw no reason to bother the family. So I intended to stay off to the side. Headed my way back to the trees, and my foot caught something. And before I knew it, I was out cold. Don't know how long. The time I came to, I was upside down. My head hurt. Didn't feel right. I was hanging from a rope up on a tree. And I remember seeing this very apologetic woman. Came up, turned to me, cut me down as soon as she recognized that I was from Greensport.
Wait a minute, is this his wife?
Set me down. I was like, I'm so sorry, so sorry. I've been putting up traps lately around the farm. It was meant for wolves.
Oh? Oh.
And I remember joking back and forth. He's like, oh, it's fine, I understand, there's trouble. And after a bit, she noticed my head was hurt, and she demanded that I stay out there for at least a day or two, make sure that I was alright. Alright, sure. I felt like shit at the time anyway, and she wasn't, well, I was young.
She was pretty.
In the course of the next couple of days, First day, I felt like shit. Second day, I felt better. Third day, I didn't want to leave. We talked back and forth before I eventually left. What I took from it was she had been living alone for a couple of years at that point, trying to take care of what she could of the farm on her own. So wolves and other predator creatures were a common worry for her. I remember fondly that she said I was the most handsome wolf she had caught so far.
Aww.
By the third day, I admitted that I was very late for my patrol. I had to head back. But in the weeks that followed, it did not take long for the captain to realize why my route was longer than the other men's.
Aww. I love this story.
Guess I found something nicer in those fields. But now stop talking your ear off. You probably don't want to hear anything about that.
Was it her?
He'll close his eyes and give kind of like a half smile, remembering.
Oh.
And he'll double check something being in his bag and close it back up.
Yes. Yes, it was.
She'll give a light nod before she kind of just like snuggle up into her pillow a little bit.
You'll never know what good things you can find, even from the biggest of surprises.
Well, I already found you both,
Hmm.
so it can't have been all bad.
Not all is for naught. Dare I say, and especially with how we are upon his tides, I think our fates are right now being pulled by Magisi. For better or worse.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, by the way.
Mhm.
It helped.
Whenever you want to hear of an old man's ramblings, feel free to ask.
Oh, so that can be like every minute of the day, because I'm going to be honest, I am bored out of my mind. And I don't think that you're working that mouth of yours while you're working on that armor.
Aww.
Unless there's some kind of technique I don't know about.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Spit shining.
Ah, no. I definitely need to buy more oil, though. Maybe figure out something for these cracks.
He'll pull the breastplate back on his lap, and you can see him thumbing around some edges.
But it does its purpose for now.
Oh. So happy.
Hmm. Hopefully we can
Alright.
find something.
Armor like this is very expensive.
It
Back in its day, I could have bought another house.
is.
Yeah, I don't really feel keen on replacing it. So finding something to keep it up is ideal.
Sorry, I'm just scooting. Use restroom.
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh, this is so itchy.
You're right. I think you're scratching a spot standing colors.
What? I'm not going bald, am I?
I don't think so.
No.
Are there mirrors in this setting of yours, Silent?
Yeah, mirrors exist.
Gorstag does not carry one.
He does have very bright, very shiny armor.
I
He is
approach
very
the
rusty, he
armor.
very
Oh
Yeah.
wait, no, yeah, you're right. It's rusty.
it's
Fuck.
I have my goggles, which I guess like probably have reflective glass on them, or
Also, you have a pot.
I do have a pot,
Whether it's shiny
but I
enough.
think this is a little bit more comedic.
Yeah, fair.
Hold on, let me just get a really good close look into your eyes real quick. This don't mean nothing. Don't get any boy crazy ideas. Don't laugh.
She like leans in.
Don't worry, you're young too.
That's right. You're a lot younger than you think you are.
She like looks herself in the reflection, blinking slowly.
You'll see some
Do I-
weird discoloration. Sorry.
What the? Is it like?
Ah.
Is that some powder left over?
And she just like starts like rubbing it ferociously, like with one finger, and she like licks like her palm and like continues to like try and clean it off. It's not going anywhere though, I'm assuming.
It is not going anywhere now.
What
You
the?
have a shinier nose now.
What the? What is this?
I said that yesterday. It was,
I had this on
Was that-
yesterday.
I thought you
Yeah.
like maybe put on a piece of glitter or something.
I just thought
What's
I
a
didn't notice
glitter?
it before.
What's
That
a
was
glitter?
not there. Why is it perfectly shaped like a star? That is impossible. And I know because I have markings all over my body. Wait a minute.
She like, so she was like all the way up here, right? She was just
Yeah.
like ogling, and now she's just walks back, sits on her bed, and thinks of the implications.
I had a
Told
dream.
you.
I thought it
I
was just
mean-
because I was sick.
Everyone has dreams.
Yeah, but this one had a weird deer in it.
Oh, a weird dare?
A very weird deer, and there was lilies everywhere. Very specific kind of lily, a calla lily, which you know are the like symbol of life and fertility and also death.
I knew it. I knew the second I said
It
it.
was a really bad dream, in all things considered. It had a deer
Oh.
with like crazy iridescent eyes,
Oh,
like staring into a cue ball.
What
And-
does that word mean?
Oh no. Intelligent.
Iridescent?
Yeah.
Like a rainbow
The
shiny.
word.
Oh.
I love emo.
This sounds pretty.
Yeah. And there was like a bunch of other does and deers dancing. They were smaller.
That's cute.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
How is this a bad dream? It sounds very nice.
Because it looked at me and it was approaching me, right? Like real slow, like sort of like a stalking cat in the tall grass.
Oh.
And each time that it stepped closer, it showed me something awesome, and then it took everything away. Sort of like how everything sort of disappeared. Now. But anyway, it got
Oh no.
all up close to me and stuff, and it gave me a look that honestly I don't I just don't like being viewed as something. I don't like being pitied. But it looked at me that way. And then it pressed its nose to mine, and then my body felt weird. My nose was itchy. Never stopped being itchy. And now that's there? No, that's some protagonist ass bullshit. If you can excuse my language. Did any of you get weird dreams?
No.
No?
Hmm.
Just me.
only when I drink a lot.
Silent.
Yes, my love.
May I do a religion check? See if there's any like
Oh,
Go for
like,
it.
omen or something I can relate this to.
Go for it. That's a pretty go roll.
Gorstack he doesn't dedicate to any worship, but he kind of like sits. He respects the three.
Mm-hmm. Remind me how you, Clover. Remind me how you described iridescence. Him.
Like rainbow shining. Like if shining but rainbow.
Okay. Well, you know that generally nature and beings is close to Dena, Mother Goddess, as well as rainbows. They're trying to be too quiet, sorry. You know that one of the tenants is she is usually a respecter of nature and creatures of the land, and is associated with motherhood and nature. Well, it's balance. You could kind of be like, oh, well, kind of take what you want from that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's all I can tell you from what she's described so far.
Dear lilies.
I'm kind of like glowing lilies.
Perhaps the mother graced you, checked on you.
Your mother graced me?
No, the mother.
Oh!
And he kind of like gestures like upwards.
Oh.
Are you...
What does that mean?
not-
Exactly.
I'm not a priest. How would I know?
Her ears just like droop, but her eyes are super fucking wide.
Hmm.
Is this an us thing? Is this just a thing that's gonna happen? Are you gonna see the other two? Because it's like 3 of them.
Do you...
Need heated time, let's go.
He'll turn it.
Okay, muted.
Pietro, are you religious?
I'm not religious.
Not. I'm more superstitious than religious, but I guess kind of. I know what you were talking about, though.
Am I the only one who believes in faith in this room?
No, I believe in them. I'm just not exactly partial to any one of them. Also, I have just gotta sort of realize something.
Oh.
So I've seen Xena, in theory. One is a god of the sea.
And she just looks pointedly at
Speak politely of him when we're in his ground.
Yes,
Waters.
he's awesome and amazing. That's not what I'm...
Absolutely.
And the other
Always
ones-
knows how to change up a day.
Yes, and the last is Athelion, god of air and order. Are we... Am I crazy? Or is that a perfect matchup?
Hmm.
I don't like thinking about this. That's a
I
lot of
was-
pressure.
That's
How
heresy.
do you think I feel?
That's a lot of pressure to be
Heresy.
to be the chaos
One of
gods,
them
the chosen
literally-
one, or
This is a lot of...
something.
This is hubris. We are literally talking blasphemy.
How is that blasphemy if one literally... If Xena booped their schnoos against me?
A deer. Booked
I-
their schnoz.
Well, okay.
I'm just saying, it's symbology.
Symbology.
Is this a word?
I marking
At this
and
point, it
everything.
is.
That's weird.
Wait, do we have marks on us?
I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, not the parts that got not clothes on anyway.
Do you need me to check your ass, sir?
no, I will.
Over her head.
Oh my god!
No, I
love
will check
Check
myself.
my
It's got to be somewhere visible or like
You
kind
can
of.
see it?
Probably she
You know what
she
your
can
ass
kind of
looks
see
like.
hers.
Well, mine was done like by a boob snoot. I don't know about you guys.
Hey yo!
So if you get like any crazy dreams or whatever, maybe
I love this.
whatever if it's the same,
I'm
And
so
they, like-
happy.
touch you someplace,
Oh.
you get a marking,
Oh.
then you know.
Careful where you're being touched.
I don't know. I don't like being the only one here that's got the. I don't. Well, also, but I don't. Okay, I don't want to like pass the buck or whatever. But it is so weird being the only one.
Look,
I don't know what.
Miss
What
Clover.
am I supposed to do?
Look, you've had a very stressful few days. The imagination, perhaps, was just rampant that evening. Have you had other dreams?
No, but I have a marking on my nose, and that's hard to ignore. I know what my face spots look like. I memorized them. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm quite beautiful.
I mean,
I love her.
stress can make
Damn it.
your hair turn color.
I'm not a human. We don't turn gray when we're old.
Kind of do though.
We're stressed. We just kind of die when we're stressed.
Oh,
Oh no.
Just looks a lot more worried.
Oh, I'm lonely.
Oh, that's
One of the two.
perfect.
Hmm.
I love this. I love what chaos I brought.
Perhaps we should move on.
Yes,
Yeah,
let's
still
not
got clothes
stress you
on,
out
right?
any further. I'm gonna go do something else because I don't want to think about this right now. It'll
Okay, well, to
yes,
be
of
clear,
course.
don't avoid the conversation on my account because not talking about it's probably way worse.
we can talk about it when I had
And
a
you
drink
can,
or
yeah,
something.
sure. Do what you
I
gotta
can't
do.
handle this.
Do what you gotta do. I'm gonna not think about the implications.
She goes under the blanket again.
Well, good talk.
Good talk.
Pietro's
I
just gonna
like
go
your
up to the
story.
captain and ask him for like a paper and a pen.
You know what? We're just doing stories from now on.
He'll get you a paper and quill. Yeah. It's up in the helmsman. Yeah.
For the sake of fun, Korstag
Yeah.
will tell another nondescript tale, something about his the first time his daughter brought a boy home.
Oh,
Excellent. And he comes right back.
he comes in
Look, I
right
got
to
my
the
paper and
spicy
my pen.
part.
I'm gonna sit down.
Nondescript, so feel free to assume.
Yeah, to assume.
He was the
Alright.
protective father.
Let's fucking go.
Lovely.
Spill the
Um,
tea.
At that, we're going to take a quick break because I need to use the restroom, and that's wonderful. I love what just
Yeah.
happened. So we're gonna take a quick break, okay? We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Is that alright with everyone?
Of course.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Phil.
Cool. Oh god.
Time to grab some more food.
I'll be right back, guys.
This group is so fucking funny.
I'm still here. I'm just
I love
gonna,
it so much.
scoot down. Wait, where's my little body? Right back.
I just when the cat and the bunny maid were looking at each other, I was just thinking of the prolonged eye contact meme. Just- oh.
I love this party.
Yeah,
a good party.
I'm in fucking love with this party, dude.
God, I'm gonna have to make up more old man stories.
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is actually one of my more fleshed out characters too, so I'm gonna like
Yo, let's go.
this. Oh hey, I'm gonna click this button while I'm at it.
Oh fuck, it's so cold in the basement. I'm dying. Wait, Emo.
What?
Don't die.
Emo.
Life is preferable.
You did not.
I did.
Oh.
You son of a
I've done it several times, in fact, from what that number says.
We try to live. We try to continue
What?
existing, yeah.
Indeed.
Emo.
What did Emo
Thank
do?
you for the 15 months with a full year streak, you doofus. Thank you, man. Love you, bud.
I was listening to all it's great. This is great.
I have to open up my tablet pen and put a star on there now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I almost want to put.
I'll
like,
be honest. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
I need to make a version that's just a "you tried" star for really bad days.
Yeah. I'll be honest.
silent.
I was expecting to put it somewhere else, but that works. Anyway, sorry.
Silent.
Huh? Yes.
I will say now you know the reason of his favorite animal.
Aw,
Oh,
that's precious.
Anyway, I'll be right back.
Go, yeah. Yeah, we got
it's fine. It's just like a polka dot sickness. It's starting to spreading. Just get some constellation freckles.
Yeah, wouldn't it be a shame if that happened?
What? Why are you saying it like that?
Just saying, make sure you have, just make sure you never lose that art file.
Oh no. Okay.
Look, I can say anything to you right now, and your fucking mind will may drive you insane.
Yes, it will. I'm already insane. Do you see the crack pot shit I'm cooking right now?
It's good
like,
shit.
okay.
I mean, it's good. Yeah, I was like, it was funny. I was listening to you guys when you guys were planning, plotting, what you were gonna do with Veniport, and I was just sitting there with tea, and I'm like, this is great. I love. So there were some ideas you guys were brought up, and I'm like, that's not what I expected. That's cool. Yeah.
But for real though.
Yeah.
Xena for me, Magissi for Skull, and Thelion for fucking Emo. It works so good.
It does work so good. It
It's
does.
like literally us.
Thing, though. Where's my paper?
Even if my life depended on it, I could not turn off my brain.
Mm-hmm.
The tinfoil hat will flow.
Can I do?
Good.
Good. Wow.
I will say, when I was looking for essentially things to help me with building things, I found a cool C generator that helps me with ideas. But I also found a lot of people have been using AI in order to create random encounters, and I found this one for sea encounters, which we're not using, but I thought was funny because it's It's kind of like the worst AI I've ever seen because it's literally the same fucking thing just said differently like 100 times. And it's like,
no.
oh, you encounter pirates. Oh, you encounter a strange ship. Oh, you encounter a strange pirate ship. Oh, you encounter a pirate ship with this. And I'm like, oh, goddamn.
Pirate ship with zombies.
Yeah, pirate ship with this. And I'm like, okay. Which, I mean, admittedly, makes sense. There's not a lot of things there's plenty actually of things you can do in the water, but it's just
Sea
AI
monster.
stuff. Yeah, it's sea monsters. Yes.
Sirens.
Yes, there's a lot of things you can do in the water. It's just
Whales.
I will say it is a bit difficult when it's low level people, but
True.
we figure it out here. We figure it out here. Two.
Chill music time.
I'm casually working on my Eden Lost model.
Nice. Wait, the boy?
The boy.
Oh boy.
Welcome. There he is. He is here.
Oh no.
What, are you playing a character that's gonna make it hard for me?
Oh, you know what a character I'm playing in Eden Lost.
I mean, yeah, but for the mid
Oh,
mid episode.
So the mini episode stuff, I haven't done anything yet because I wasn't there for the meeting. I had to. I was.
Talk to Lulu.
I know. I just haven't sat down with him and talked with him, and I think I'm just gonna go NPC. I think I'm just gonna help facilitate that way.
That's fair. That's what I did for the first round mostly.
Yeah, I want to be able to give other people chances to do cool things. 'Cause I had a lot of fun, really encounters as God, I can't remember her name. Anne.
Yeah, because you were one of the civilians
Yeah, I was one of the
in
civilians.
the first round.
The little innkeeper girl, and she was wonderful and cute. But like, I want to help I like facilitating other people's stories too.
Yeah,
But,
I really like doing that for projects I'm like super duper duper passionate about. So like Eden Lost especially. I know I've done it for Ascension Academy a couple times too. But yeah, I was specifically told by Lulu, hey, this is a place that Clink would want to go. And I'm like, oh shit, you're right though.
yeah.
So I'm a boy. Earlier in the timeline,
I
boy.
need to know. I need to figure. I think you guys are gonna be moving slower than I expected. That's okay. If you guys do.
We got scared.
That's fine. That's totally fine. I totally understand. Look, it is entirely reasonable, the decision you guys have made. I just have to make a little bit of a change. Stuff. It's totally fine.
Come here, Water. I crave you.
Really quickly grab a book. NPC.
Shit's the time of night where I'm just coughing a storm, huh?
I'm glad you're feeling better though. Like better
Yeah.
than you were. You were like
Way
bedridden
better.
for a
I can
while.
actually do stuff now. That's what matters. The worst I got was that I got severely congested in the middle of the like RP I was attending yesterday. And the problem is you can't blow your nose in VR.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta just suffer and it's like all the pressure's right on the schnozzle.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually functioning and I'm oh god, I'm not sleeping for 21 hours anymore. Every day. It was wild silent. I would literally get up and I would eat. I would lay down again because I didn't feel well and then immediately. Like that was my life. It was that in the bathroom. That was all I could do. I didn't even go to like bed. I was on the couch the whole time. And like the TV remote would be close, but I'd never use it because I'd fall asleep before I'd even get anything on. But I'm good now, mercifully.
Yeah. Rating is divided by. Yeah. Okay. That's right.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
environment that favors the enemy increases the CR a lot.
Mhm.
That's a common thing that I find that people run into. Sure not.
As I boom pages. I am ready when you guys are.
I'm set.
I'm ready when Eves.
Actually, I lied. I need one thing, but fine. Oh, I didn't know I can roll straight from. Did I roll straight from here? I don't find out today. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. You ready, Skull?
Yeah, I said I was returned. I'm just munching on cookies right now. That's all.
Mm,
Such
that's
a
fair.
comedic sound.
Mm. All right. So, let's see. Wait, D&D camp. There you go. Okay. So the day passes by pretty uneventfully. And you guys pass this day 2, pretty uneventful. You guys end up talking with each other, chatting, and Korsag's telling great stories and funny tales and stuff. And it's all good hunky-dory time. Let's see. Oh yeah, the day and night passes without incident, unless you guys are doing something that would cause an incident.
No.
It's probably not gonna cause an incident. However, I'm gonna.
You're gonna try to forge those documents.
Yeah, I'm using my
Mm-hmm.
my ability
shit.
to ask for
Yeah.
forgery. I'm gonna try and forge
Yo!
documents.
Oh
All right,
shit!
yes,
He
use
actually
your-
can do that.
Yes, you can. That's why I was like, this motherfucker. But, it's fine. It'd be like that sometimes.
It might be a little too late because you've already said the thing, but I don't know. Maybe you can. If these documents look good enough, maybe we can just be like, hey, we can take the risk. We'll see.
Look, man.
All
Worst
right,
comes to worst,
so-
it's the best backup plan we got.
I mean, it's a pretty good backup plan. All right, let me look at your stuff. You have a forger's kit, don't you?
I
I think you have forger's tools.
actually don't think I do.
I could have
You might have the proficiency, but not the kit.
I don't think I even have the proficiency. I've got thieves'
What's your
tools, tinker's
background?
tools, dice set, navigators. I've got a sailor's background, so it comes with
maybe you
navigators
don't
tools.
then.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. In that case, you can do. Let's go with a deception check. That sounds about right.
All right, advantage deception. Oh no!
No.
They are. You look at them. You start writing them. They might fool someone who's not paying attention, but they are not gonna. They're under scrutiny. They are not gonna hold a candle. But they could maybe like it's like kind of like you know how you sometimes people like flash their badges at like or like cop badges and stuff at people that don't know the difference. You could try something like that. So you have some like mediocre level forgery. I will say you can put that in your thing. It's like
Okay.
yeah.
Mediocre forged documents.
It's a fisherman's license. Yeah. Gonna write. All right, I got that written down. Cool. So, you do this. You do so. You have that. Is anyone else doing anything for the night?
No, man.
More storytelling,
snoozing.
more,
Yeah, more nondescript stories.
Okay. Good. Right. Alright. Okay. So day 3 rolls around. Robert will have told you guys, hey, we'll probably be getting to where we need to take you about probably like late afternoon. Okay?
Okay.
So he's gonna, he'll just like, alright, late afternoon, and then you guys can, then we'll head back, and you guys can head on your way. We'll be all hunky-dory.
Thank you, Captain.
Aye. He'll head back up. And just...
I'll take this extra time of ours to maybe get some extra sleep.
Okay.
Probably be watching. From here, we'll have to take shifts. Especially if we set camp.
She will nod.
Hmm.
So Korstag's gonna get some extra sleep, and that way he's ready for a night watch.
Okay. What are you doing, Clover? Trying to avoid
I'll
boredom.
prepare. Yes, but also because he said we need to do watches, she was like, okay, I'm gonna watch after him. So she's gonna.
She's gonna just sit there watching him.
No.
Sorry.
She's gonna make sure that there's the watch. She will cover the watch after him.
Oh, that's what you mean. Wait. No, he's not doing a watch. He's going to sleep, so...
He's going to sleep because he's expecting to have to watch whatever
Like,
camp
whenever
make
they
later
camp
tonight.
eventually.
Yeah.
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 So
Basically,
is
she's
she
mentally
awake,
preparing
or is she...
for that.
Oh, she's just, like, thinking. Like, okay, gotta get planned for... Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
because she's gonna take the watch that he does after his.
Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so she's just thinking, ruminating. Alright.
She'll be awake for now, and then
Okay.
she'll be sleeping on his watch. But she's gonna try to make sure that she has enough sleep so that when it's her turn, she won't be dying.
That is fair. Alright. And Pietro, is there anything you're doing besides working out today? On the ship?
Aside from that, probably just like checking his gear and making sure all his weapons are good. You'll see Clover or Korstag, whoever is up. We'll see him, just kind of dump out his bag to pull out crossbow, a sling, a dagger, and a club, and just like checking them and making sure they all work.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to find out they don't work later. Yep.
Seems legit.
And even though they're not properly weapons, he also just pulls out like a crowbar and a hammer just to, just in case.
Yeah.
The four
never
other
know.
weapons just don't work or something.
Mhm.
So, you can see Manny's got a lot of weapons for some reason.
She saw him shoot a guy. She's not surprised at this point.
That is fair.
Once he's done checking them, he'll just kind of put them away and give a nod to Clover over there, like.
All right. At some point, you'll be up on deck. And I need you perception. All right. So you're out. It's a pretty. What's the weather like today? The weather is colder, but it's not necessarily detrimental. Hasn't exactly brought in like there's a bit of clouds. There's a bit of a nip in the air, but other than that, too drastic. However, towards the, or you see at some point, or what is it? Robert, Captain Robert, kind of he looks up, he looks out into the, and as well as the halfling, Raywill does as well, and they both kind of like they both kind of look to each other, kind of mutter at something, and they shout out to you and Tails and kind of throw your attention. Out in the sea, you see this rickety old looking like boat, and not like, I mean like a dinghy, like a little like one person boat. And when you look back at Captain Robert and the halfling, you see their faces are pale. Or not, no, they're not pale. They're they're kind of not pale, sorry, the opposite, flushed, and they're kind of like, oh crap. And they're kind of rushing and like, hey, we gotta get that, there's someone in that ship, there's someone in that boat. And you see Twins and you see him take the helm, and Twins and halfling hurry up to go and get some kind of netting or something, or some ropes to kind of pull the boat ashore. They move, and you both can below can feel a sudden jerk in direction that isn't kind of normal. You felt the rocking by now. You kind of know when it's turning, making a big keel. So it makes a turn, and it starts. They're pulling the ropes, and they pull the ropes and try to like kind of grab onto it and pull it back. Eventually, Twins tries, and she is like a shot. She lassos that shit, and she grabs onto like one of the spokes of the boat and starts pulling it in. And they start putting it on a winch and start reeling that bitch in. However, when they start pulling it in, they don't see a person in there. In fact, it's empty. They look down into the ship, and as you might look into it, you see in there is a bag It looks like it's like been there for a while. Like a cushion kind of bag that looks like it was like a lady's going away bag. And clinging on to this bag is a skeleton. A small, withered skeleton. And the halfling and the all the crew kind of look at each other, and the halfling and the captain, or the halfling that sees it, he pales immediately and just steps away from the sides like, nope, no, there was someone in there first. There was someone in there. And he starts kind of muttering to himself and gets really flustered and freaks out and starts backing the fuck away. And he runs to the captain.
They're so superstitious. They're gonna take this as like, which I mean, probably is, but they're gonna take this as like a sign of the end
Really
days.
bad omen.
Mm-hmm.
And interrupt me if anything, Pietro, if you want to do anything.
Is there any more I can see about the skeleton other than that it's small? Like,
It is, the size, it looks like it's been out for a while. You can see that the sun has bleached the bones at this point. And looking closer to this little dinghy, it is surprising that it is still around or still afloat. The things are cracked. The planks are cracking and dry, like the sun's beaten on it. It looks like it's just finally found a current leading it toward shore. So it looks old. Same thing with the bag. It looks like it's been crusted shut with like years of like rust.
this is strange.
Twin nods.
You saw someone on there, right?
They did. I'm gonna go see what the fuck is going on. They tie up the boat up to the wrench and runs off to go and mutter with the captain. And they're kind of like, the captain's kind of like, what do you mean there's no one there? And kind of shouting, and it's like, what do you mean? Just bring him in. It's like, no, you don't understand, Captain. There's no one there. Is there anything you want to do with the boat while they are talking?
He's gonna probably try and run down and get the other two.
Yeah, he'll move out of your way, and he's gonna start heading over towards you. He'll let you pass, yeah.
Korstak, Clover.
Yeah. Yes. What's up?
You guys might want
What's
to
something bumping the side?
They saw a boat.
Alright.
Captain said he saw someone on it. They went to reel it in to help rescue the person because that boat is not in good shape, and there's no one on it except the skeleton and a bag.
What?
May I see?
That's why I came to get you. So I
Alright.
see, because I'm probably gonna do something stupid.
I wouldn't say that.
As you all approach, you see the captain's kind of like, he's got his hand on his stroking his stubble as he's like looking into this. Actually, you know what I lied? The fucking halfling is just on the other side, just shaking his head like, there was someone in there. I saw someone in there, but I haven't drunk anything yet today. Like, sure you did, twin, or sure you did, really. Sorry.
Pietro's gonna ask the captain, may I go aboard and check things out?
He kind of looks really hesitant. I mean, just don't, I guess?
Yeah,
Isn't bad. He kind of scoots back. He doesn't seem to know what the fuck to do about this situation.
right.
We
He's
need to-
gonna
Go ahead.
climb over onto the boat,
Hmm?
and he's
Creeps
gonna pull out
under
his
your
dagger
weight.
just in case. It's like holding it up with two hands, like
It creaks under your weight and dips a little bit, but it doesn't. It stays. It's stable.
he's just gonna look around to see if there's anything else of significance that besides the skeleton in the bag.
You see that one, it might have been like clothes, like that used to belong to the skeleton. Like they're not like it's not they're not straight up naked. They are in like clothes. And as you're inspecting closer, you'll see they're feminine, and that of something kind of with kind of frilly, something like maybe a nobleman would wear or a woman would wear, but much smaller scale.
Does it look like child's clothing, or does it look like a halfling, like an adult halfling or something? He said they were kind of small.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to distinguish, but I guess, well, no, child's clothing are different than... Yeah, you can tell they're more childish, like younger, like more of a child would wear.
You will approach the skeleton very carefully. And he's gonna like they're clutching the bag, right?
Yeah, looks like they're holding.
Okay, they're gonna carefully like try and peel their hands away from it and just like put them into like a resting position on their back.
Okay.
Like, set them up properly.
The body kind of crunches a little bit as you're like moving it.
I don't like this.
It crunches. There's no like liquid, but it feels like it's kind of been like cemented in that position for a while. But with like the sea kind of sea in the position. The salts and stuff. But it's pretty easy to move it. It's just crunchy. And eventually the bag is by itself and the body is laying resting position.
Okay. There he's just gonna say like may GC give you a proper burial at sea, and he's gonna look at the bag and like just kind of not touch it, but circle around it to see if there's like any indication of anything else on it other than it being like kind of frilly.
Are you looking like a sigil or something?
Yeah, just anything that looks unordinary, like if there's
not really. It
like
just kind of looks like a travel bag. Like just kind of a fancier looking travel bag. Everett, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Actually, a lot of you, give me a perception check since you're looking.
Sure.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's fine.
I think he's got it covered.
Yeah, I think you got it covered.
It's okay. Maybe I'll see
You
something
see-
awful. Like that. Yeah.
Oh no!
I see maggots.
Okay, go ahead, roll. No,
Just
roll.
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 You want to roll, Emo? Go
Alright.
for it. I think this is funny.
Alright.
Okay.
I see a boat.
Korsag, you just see what it is. Clover, you see the skeleton start to move. Or what you think is the skeleton starting to move.
It's moving. I just saw it twitch.
And Pietro, you see, you see a slight movement within the bag itself.
Oh no, wait, my nat one's corroborating shit.
Let the games begin.
Moved. I saw it.
He's gonna quickly back away.
It's
Just
go
like
by your imaginations, get the best of you.
the bag is moving. The bag is moving. There's something in the bag.
Not you too!
Us! I'm pretty sure if two people are seeing a thing, it's not a
Right,
hallucination.
calm down. Miss Pietro, do you think that thing can handle myself as well?
As long as we're not standing on the same boards, it'll probably be fine. Just
I'll stand counter to you, fine.
yeah, stand on the other end. He'll like circle around to try and clear space.
Alright.
He'll,
Let's see what
you know,
you
we'll,
have here.
we'll just
pop
assume
on in.
skeleton's there or bag is there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
I'll make a little box here. Hold on. Let me make a little thing here. Let's just go with that 3. Yeah.
Sure.
Little dingy.
Okay. Sorry
The
to
bag in the
bother
center.
you, little one.
All right. Look, if there's something in there, if it's living and
At this point, you also see it moving, by the way, Pietro. You've brought notice to it.
or
Look, it's probably just a bird that got stuck inside.
well, I'm gonna open it. You pull out something in case it's not a
Well,
nice
I
thing.
have my long sword. Don't you have a knife on you? Wouldn't that be better in
Yes.
these close quarters?
Yes, but I'm going to be really close, and
Well, how
I'm
about
probably gonna-
I open it, and if it's dangerous, you stab it.
oh, okay, fine.
Right.
You fine. Open it.
Right.
Give it.
I just don't want to swing at you with,
I give them.
large blade.
I'm gonna give
It's
them. I'm gonna give them
just
10.
trouble. Anyway, he
15.
Picks up the bag,
Hmm.
and
It's moving.
he's gonna grab the bag, and as he starts raising it, he's gonna try to gauge how resistant this critter is inside.
So as you're raising the bag,
Crashing around, or
so you raise the bag, and as you lift this bag, the bag itself isn't terribly heavy, but out of what seems like a hole from it just plops out a crab onto the deck, and it starts scuttering like crazy.
God damn it.
There you are. There's your. Oh no.
And
I'm being beset.
I need to remember. 1 second.
am I going to take 1 piercing damage?
You might take 1 piercing damage. Actually, you know what? Hold on. You know, I'll make it a fair chance. I'll make it a fair chance.
All right. He's not great. He's not in his armor, man.
No, it's fine. Hold on, where are you? Pietro, darling.
Yes.
You rolled lucky. No, you didn't. So it like seems to be frazzled and confused, and it goes and turns around and goes to like snap at you, and it catches you in the toe.
Ow.
As it tries to scuttle past you.
I
guess.
stabbed the crab.
Roll!
Stab the crab.
Stab the crab! You definitely hit it, and it's. I mean, I guess roll for damage, sure, why not? Yeah, you just stab your knife right through it.
Oh, good. We got crab for dinner today. He'll just hold up the knife with the crab still on it.
Well, at least that's some good news.
As well as, when you lift the bag, there's also some other stuff had fallen off into the the damp floor below. And you're not facing with Crab.
Wait
You're
a
a
minute.
Crab villain. Yes.
God damn it, I can't metagame!
Don't worry about it. Tell me about it later,
Son
though.
of a
I want to
bitch.
know what your theory is later, though. Anyway.
Okay.
So, from the bag falls... you see some, like some day clothes, or some, like, clothes that have been basically lost, waterlogged papers, and a few pieces of, gold and silver, like in a little pouch, and a few little, like, little baggies, that Jingle drop.
Well, Pietro's gonna pick up the coins. And, how many baggies drop out? Oh.
Like a few little, like a little keepsake, baggie. I'll just say it's actually probably, get backstory stuff. Yeah, and, do you, baggie?
He's gonna count his coins first.
Okay. You find about 15 silver. About 15
Nice.
silver.
Alright, and now he will, actually, so that's all that fell out of the bag, is the coins and then the
It's a
little
few
bag
clothes.
inside.
It was a few waterlogged papers, and little baggies with the gold, and then what other thing that jingled.
Okay. Do the clothes just look like the other clothes that are around, like they're,
They look more
child?
They look actually adult. They look like more
Oh.
like what an adult would wear.
Okay. He's gonna pick up the papers. Do they have anything written on them?
They are really waterlogged. These things they are like pulp at this point. There's a journal in there, but same. It's all bloated paperwork.
Runny ink. Well. Alright, he's gonna open up the bag.
Inside the bag, you see a pair of rings. 2 gold rings. Simple bands.
He's gonna grab the rings.
What
And
is
just-
it now?
There's some rings in here. I'll like turn them over and examine them as if there's like any engravings or anything else on them.
You see, they have an engraving of, it's, both of them read, "To my love forever and ever."
These look like wedding rings. I don't know who they belong to.
Perhaps we should leave them with the passenger.
I mean, unless we can find something that
She pauses.
can help us source it to the person.
Well, I don't think it belongs to them. Like, just kind of look at the skeleton, and these those don't match what the rest of these is. I
Yes.
I think we should just keep them for now, and maybe we can
Good
find
wish.
who they do belong to.
But what if it's like cursed or something?
Uh,
I'm stealing from the dead.
She like wiggles her
well, I
palms.
already stole
read
from the
many-
dead. Their coins are in my pockets, so I'm already well fucked.
Right. Well, Captain.
I. Oh,
Ah, there you are.
I was muted.
Um,
Sorry. I.
Are we going to cut this one loose? Told me to put a hole in it.
Yeah, let's sinker. Let the bones fall to McGeesy.
Mr. Pietro, go ahead and
All right.
climb off.
well,
I'll put a few holes in the bottom.
Yeah, we'll get back aboard. I'm back on, Olden.
Yeah, he'll help you up.
And
Twins will help you out.
Korsag will take out his long sword and he'll just stab a few holes in the bottom. Once he's got 3 good ones, he'll climb out before he sinks with it.
Yeah, preferably. Yeah, Twins and the captain will help you up.
Ah.
Let's not talk about this.
I'd be very okay with that.
I'm going to head back though.
And he starts, go back to the helm.
What makes you so sure it wasn't his?
Well, they look like a child. And the clothes that we're wearing were the same. I guess people can get married quite young, or maybe they're, a young love of sorts. But
Might have been a halfling.
no, it's not just the size. The clothing looks more childish.
Oh. Why would a kid have rings then? Is it like the parents?
Oh, I wouldn't know. Why is it all in a bag too? And the clothes that came out of the bag were adults. Journals. Maybe it's parents?
Doo-da, doo-da, as our lady sing this song.
That's quite sad.
Hold on a moment.
So who was the person who said that they saw a person standing?
Those were the halfling that's currently sitting in the corner, just kind of shaking its head, and the captain as well.
She's gonna go to the captain.
Okay.
'Cause it looks like he's got a better head on his shoulders.
So, when you said that there was a person standing, did they look about that size?
Like what size? Sorry.
The size of the body, the cadaver?
I guess it looked, I don't know, short. What it might be. I don't know what it might be. It was short, I guess. Didn't really get a good look at them. But clearly I was wrong. They're dead. Must have been a trick of the light. You see some weird shit on the seas, the lass. Best not to think about it too hard.
Is it like day or night right now?
Like afternoon, like mid-afternoon.
She presses her paws together.
Hmm.
I I mean, two of you saw something.
Aye, and both of us are waterlogged and have been in the sun all day. Yeah.
Does stuff
Not
like
the
this
sun.
happen often? You
On the
have multiple
seas.
people seeing stuff?
On the seas, anything's possible. You know? Species are being of chaos after all.
Oh. You think they sent it?
Do I think the god of the sea sent a... You know, I shouldn't laugh about that. I don't know. Not really. I think it's just some poor sup ended in a piss poor situation. Probably, I don't know, probably got marooned or something. It happens more often than you think.
She rubs the back of her neck.
Like, always careful on open seas.
You ever see ghosts? Maybe it was a ghost of the body.
He falls quiet. No, I can't say, well... There's ghost stories all over the time, you know. Kids telling stories and sailors telling stories. It's, all hogwash, really. Just don't think about it too much. Better not to think about it too much.
She tilts her head slowly and she glances back at the other one.
He follows your gaze. That one's a superstitious sort.
I generally sort of lean in with the superstitious folk.
She starts walking over there, but she takes a sit down.
He's not, like, rocking back and forth, but he's definitely, like... Definitely just shuffled a little bit. Kind of, like, spooked. He kind of jumps when you pop by. It's like, huh.
So, first of all, you okay?
I'll be happier once we get distance. I'll be happier once we get distance away from that. You know, motions towards where the boat was. And you can tell the captain is turning the boat back toward where the course was. A little bit of a movement.
So when you saw the figure,
I don't know what I saw.
What?
Thought I saw.
what did you think you see?
A girl. Or I think it was a girl. Yeah. The sun's, well, the it's bright out. I don't know what I saw.
Usually I hear it's dark out when people don't see things.
You ever been out in the blinding sun for hours on end?
Yes?
You start seeing things you think aren't there. Mirages in the distance and the seas.
Yeah, the sea part is the part that I haven't done.
I don't know, just bad luck. Bad luck. And he kind of knocks on the wood of the ship.
She'll knock as well.
I think the difference is that I listen to the stories real close. I even still leave a little milk tray by the window. Every night I can manage, anyway.
Looks up at you. Alfred. An old Fae thing, isn't it?
She nods.
Yeah. He doesn't see. He kind of tenses a little bit less. My mom used to do the same. Sorry.
It's alright, I get it.
But my ma used to do the same.
Smart lady.
Thought I saw something. I don't know. It looked like a girl.
So, when we saw the body, did it have hair?
guess it would. No, it could have blown away.
Hair stays on a skeleton
It does.
typically, but it depends on
How
conditions.
It depends on whether or not it has
And
the
the-
skin still.
I'm
Because if
gonna
it has
say
the skin,
probably
it'll-
not, because it's been bleached out. on the side, so,
Okay,
yeah.
so that is scary.
Is it though?
So the body we saw didn't have hair,
That's
which, and to be completely clear with you, I 100% believe that you saw exactly what you saw. Mostly on account of the fact that 2 people saw it. If it was 1 person, then maybe. But 2? No. And you described hair. And you even said she. And you can't normally. God, out of character me is gonna kill myself for this. You can't normally tell a skeleton from, like, the genders.
It's not. I don't know. That's what I saw. There's, not much else I can tell you.
Oh, I believe you. That's why I think that it actually was some kind of spook.
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing we found on the ship. If we've seen on the sea.
Yeah. It's.
Trust
Do you
me.
know of any stories for how to deal with something like this?
Well. Back when I was a boy. My mom used to tell me stories too. And, sailors, we run around, they tell us stories as well. I had a captain once. He used to, carry around a silver pendant. Said it used to bring luck or keep away the beasties. Don't know if it was true, but there's all kinds of superstitions. There's one that fishermen keep their nets up on the rafters or on their above their above their doorways, keep vampires out. Ghosts, though. Kind of shivers. Those things are, I don't know, I hear many stories. Most ghosts, they aren't. They are there because they got something bad happened.
Well, we found a bag with wedding rings in them. Which, to me, spells something quite ominous.
You should ditch those rings. You don't know what that's from. You don't know. Just invites bad luck.
Yeah, I'm sort of inclined to agree, but my partner doesn't.
She looks over and pointedly. She's not being quiet about this, by the way.
Your show.
You hear any tales about
Sorry, go
like
ahead.
lost couples or
I
kids?
mean, you hear the story of captain's daughter and the poor fisherman, or the senator's daughter, or whatever, going off into sea together to start a new life, and well, that's kind of fanciful stories. But or some storm taking adulterous brides or grooms.
She looks over again.
What exactly did the ring say again?
To my love forever and ever.
No names or nothing?
Not that I can see.
There are not.
Anything like that ring a bell?
I mean, sounds like wedding rings. I don't know. Kind of, grips at his hand. Kind of like, grips at his fingers. Oh. Thank you for the raid. But I never heard anything specific about couple. Well, I mean, again, the odd story of couples going to sea and being lost to the wrath of the ocean just for the sake of it, or for not giving proper tribute.
Wait a minute.
She like perks her ears up slightly.
And to my love forever and ever. I mean, I know
Don't
that
Eldritch blast
Brown
me.
was a child, but
She pauses again.
I have a couple ideas. Either it's a kid trying to find their parents, or it's not exactly the same body, and what we saw was someone else entirely, and they were looking for their forever and ever love and such. I'm more inclined to believe the second, even though it's technically less conclusive evidence-wise, besides the wedding rings. Because, like, for all we know, right?
She like rubs the back of her neck.
It could have just been like a kid thief or something. But it doesn't make much logical sense for a kid to be on a boat somewhere.
Unless they got caught.
Yeah, but then why would they let him keep the rings?
Try to escape, try to leave with the goods.
I mean, are the rings that valuable? They looked like...
To my knowledge, it just seems like normal wedding rings, eh?
Plain gold bands, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't look all that fancy. I don't see why someone would risk life and limb for those rings.
No, maybe they were desperate.
Maybe the rings are special in some other way.
Maybe. Either way, I think you should get rid of them quick. Because you'll be leaving soon enough, so do what you will
She'll
with
nod.
them.
I guess we'll see if our bird friend turns into a zombie or something.
Don't joke about that. And again, he knocks on the wood.
She knocks on the wood too, but she smiles impishly.
Alright. I gotta get back to work. He very clearly avoids contact with
She
Pietro.
before he goes, she offers him some salt to throw over his shoulder.
He will take it, and he will throw it, and he will
She is doing
go,
the same.
going to the opposite area of wherever the fuck this guy is.
So again, like, for the record, I do think we should get rid of him, but I'm not gonna bust your chops for it.
If everyone thinks we should get rid of them, maybe. But
I mean, as it stands, we're either waiting for something really horrible to happen to you, or for nothing to happen. So, the way that I see it, you're gonna be the person who suffers at the end of the day for keeping them or not keeping them, or whatever. So, the way I see it, choice is yours. You're the one at risk.
yes, I see. Well, Clover, come
Yes,
here. Let
appeal
me
to his self.
relay something to you.
Oh, appeal to his
If you touch
self.
those rings on me, boy, I will throw you overboard. I am not messing.
Oh, Kurstag.
But she will step closer.
Well, let's think of it this way. If there is something supernatural happening here, And there, after these rings, there's someone who's not at rest, and well,
This
we don't know
motherfucker.
exactly what'll put them to rest. Maybe
This-
it will be dumping these rings into the ocean, or maybe they need to find the person who these are for.
Hmm. You're technically right. Ghosts are very fickle. Very picky too. But I don't mean that like in a bad way. It's just like if you are begrudging enough to come back onto the earth instead of getting your nice and eternal life, you must be right pissed off about something. So I'd be picky too, probably.
Right. And for all I know, the moment we saw that ship, we might have been just doomed from the start.
Yeah,
That's
we might
also
be
true.
hella cursed.
I don't know the rules here. I'm not a ghost expert. All I know is the stories.
I know a lot of stories about ghosts, actually.
Okay,
Like a
so
lot.
what's the likelihood that if we throw these overboard, that hey, they were really important and we've screwed ourselves by just getting rid of them?
She like tilts her head back.
45% chance. But there's also like a 10% chance that it means nothing. And then like a 15% chance that throwing them away will also curse us. There's like another like 5. That's just the fact that we pulled up the boat. This is why we're doomed. Really, these stories very rarely have actually coherent and non-gruesome endings.
Exactly. There's no clear ending here, and therefore
But
I'm
usually,
going to gamble
you
my
shouldn't
life to
touch.
say, well, it was
You
too late.
shouldn't
I
touch
got
bodies.
curious.
Oh gosh, curiosity killed the canary. Oh, wait, I'm mixing them up again.
No, I'll accept that one. Yells from twins.
It's okay. So again, I'm not gonna plus you on it. It's just if something bad happens, I'm gonna give you the biggest, fattest I told you so because I told you so.
Oh god.
But what you do beyond that, it's on you. There's only
Fair
like
enough.
a 15% chance that the ghost will like kill everyone else on the ship for your decision. If there's a ghost. Who knows? Maybe you have to like
She glances at the rings.
maybe whoever's carrying the rings might have to like perform a marriage ceremony to the ghost and be eternally wed to him. I've read that in a book too. Corpse Pride or something.
That sounds made up.
It is not made up. It was a very good story.
Made up a good story.
Sure, it was.
I
I will.
might be short, but I am at shin kicking height, I'll have you know.
You're getting a lot feistier. It's probably good. We're going to need that.
It means I'm more used to you. And I care a little bit.
Aww.
I'm nice and sweet to people I don't like.
Well, thank you. Well, for the night, I'll just leave the rings like on the in the bag somewhere that's within all our reach in case something happens. So if I start dying,
Just make sure
Take
you
the
don't
rings and
leave
run.
it here.
we're not gonna leave it. We'll take it with us. We will not curse you. That would be really rude.
Aye.
You want some salt too, Cap?
Shakes his head.
Okay, you're lost.
She goes into the basement.
In the basement. And you
Well,
see
I've
a
got
course
bad
tag.
news. We're cursed for all eternity.
Course tag is past the fuck out, I think.
Right.
Oh,
Hmm. Well, he's been in that bed for who knows how long now.
Oh no, that's right, he's sleeping.
Listen to this.
He's gonna put the rings
Sounds
back in the
like
bag
I'm
and just
there.
like kind of set them like in the center here, or if there's like a table or something, we'll just put it there so that we can all see it.
She will.
Yeah, he's an old man. He needs his rest.
I use my herbalist kit
Yeah.
to salt a line over the door.
I don't know if you need a herbalist kit, but definitely, that's fine. You're good. Oh, wait, you have stuff. That's what you mean. Okay, yeah, that's
Yes.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
'Cause I've got the cooking utensils and I got the herbalist kit, so a combination of both. I definitely got salt.
Who we gonna call? Ghost.
Ghost Bunsters.
Oh no.
Oh.
Let's
At
go.
that, I'm sorry, we gotta end this. No. No, okay, so, yeah. So what were you doing with the rings? Sorry, Pietro?
He's putting them in the bag and just like putting the
on the
bag in the
ground?
center or somewhere like nearby that's like within reach of, all of them. If there's like a table or something or like a barrel.
Yeah, there's
put 'em
somewhere.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also hang it like on the post or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. We'll just hang it on the little post here, so that they can all see it and reach it if need be.
Uh-huh. All right. And I imagine, are you going back to guard duty, Bun Bun?
Yes.
Okay. So the day kind of passes, the rest of it uneventfully. However, at some point, Captain will shout down and say, "Hey, we're passing Veniport now. You want to see? Or do you want to stay under?"
I'm a little sleepy. I think I'm gonna stay under.
Aye, well, we'll be, passing it here soon, so get yourselves ready if you're ready to drop off.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Ooh.
gonna wake up
Nice.
Korsag
Mm.
very
Oh,
reluctantly.
Okay.
What?
How is she waking him up? I'm gonna ask.
She's like low to the ground and like poking an elbow.
I would like to make a grapple attempt.
No!
All right, let's go. You have surprise. Oh shit.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
How tall is she again?
She's so small.
she is,
Small.
baby.
She's very small. Let me find it on my bio. I am 3 foot flat.
Oh, she's fuck all. Okay.
Tiny.
So he's just gonna like grab her and pull her in, like she's like a stuffed animal.
Oh yeah.
Just,
Uh-huh.
She is
that's it.
frozen first in horror.
Hmm.
And now, if she had skin that was visible, you can basically see the steam radiating off her.
Angie Bunny, go.
She looks over in desperation to her avian friend.
Oh, okay. Well,
Kale,
do I need to leave the room? Do I need to give you
no,
a moment?
I will kill you.
Okay, he'll he's gonna try and maneuver a way to like pull her out of the hold.
Make a
He's
straight-
unconscious. It's not gonna be that
Okay.
hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Just pull her out of.
All right.
Oh no! Is it gonna be contested?
Is he contesting then? I should ask Korsag.
Oh,
Oh no!
do I have Oh,
I don't
fuck.
want this to derail too much.
It's
but-
fine. It's fine. I think it's funny
What?
either way. It's fine. Is he
What
holding
do I
onto her
gotta
tightly? Is he
roll?
contesting? I'm just asking for you, Krishag.
I rolled.
You did roll? Oh, okay.
did
Yeah. Fucking, I guess strength would it be? Yeah. Yeah. Just see if you can
It's
wrap him from
usually
the grip.
athletics versus
It's
athletics.
athletics,
athletics versus-
Oh,
okay.
fuck. Okay.
athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll roll
Well,
athletics.
it's athletics versus acrobatics. If you're
being
acrobatics, if you're trying to
dodged,
escape
right?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're trying
Either
to escape it.
way.
If you're trying to, yeah.
Either way, you're able to maneuver Bun Bun out of arms of big strong man.
She just popped out of the
Yeah.
She's just being held like a cat, I presume.
Yeah. It'll just set her down. Like, okay. Well, maybe you don't wake him. I will do so. Just hold on.
She steps out of the way, preparing for a second grapple hug happening.
He's gonna pull out the club and just like poke him with the
No,
end of it from
no.
a distance. He's not hitting him. He's just poking
better
him
not.
from a distance away. I'm not gonna hit him.
I'm watching you.
What am I gonna do? Am I gonna kill him in his sleep? What's
Kerstag,
my plan then?
There's a lot of arguing
There's a lot
right
of
next to
noise
you. There's a lot of
going on.
noise. Yeah. And you're being poked with the club.
Oh.
We're
Good
nearing
morning.
Vanaport. He'll quickly put the club away. we're nearing Vanaport. If you want to see. Otherwise, we gotta
Almost accurately,
up
get
soon.
ready.
Oh my
We're gonna
god.
pass it.
Oh, Simon. Right.
Sit up and
Get my armor on if we're going to start marching.
he's gonna reach down to his pile of things and he's gonna start getting straps ready and fitting himself.
Oh,
Do you, out of curiosity,
mm.
are you like a sleepwalker or something?
He's gonna look down to the side, back, and
Don't think so.
That would be
She
funny though.
just presses her paws together as she just considers for a very long time whether or not to actually say anything.
I'll just question.
shrug and
You,
continue.
you got like some old battle reflexes or was that actually battle reflexes? No, because my neck wasn't snapped.
She just says to herself as she presses
Oh.
her palm to her forehead.
Okay, so I try to wake you. And you turn me into a teddy bear.
Oh. Mm. Oh. Sorry.
To be totally clear, I'm down for cuddling, but just not jump scares. Because usually back at home, we used to just squeeze into the one giant bed. Because buying a bunch of beds is way too expensive, so we would just buy one really big bed and just smush in. All of us.
Describe that
Right. I'm going to put on my armor now.
Just backpedals out awkwardly.
That was a thing I said.
You
Gonna
said
take
a
at
lot of
least
things
Next
there, and
time-
I'm being
next
nice
time
right
you
now.
next time you have permission to just slap your wing over my mouth because it goes without thinking.
I'm gonna refrain. I'm being nice right now. Okay, I'm gonna take a look.
Okay. You look up and you see, or are you on? Oh, you're on the deck now. Okay.
Yeah,
So
he's trying to be as discreet as possible, though. Like
yeah, you're
behind the.
You guys are going, but you guys are going past it, so you're not like within view too much. So you see, it's nearing evening, so you're seeing, or actually, wait, yeah, no, it was mid-afternoon that you're, or this evening, yeah. You're seeing the candlelights come on in the taverns and in the on the like docks. You can see the port is the dock is big. Like you see big ships, large vessels parked up. You see there are some like large like navy vessels. Actually, they are further out in port, but they are definitely anchored. Right there, it's essentially kind of a cove. A giant cove that you're passing, but you can see there are ships docked, or rather anchored, in the more shallowy areas. But the big ones are definitely out towards closer to sea. You see it's a bustling, like you can see movement even in the dark, and people in armor, people in clothes, people in different shades of garb. Much fancier and much busier and livelier than the town you were previously. And there's just a scale. It's like going from, like a country town to freaking New York, essentially. And, you can see, and as you look past, usually from, like, the coast of, from Green Coast, like, you can kind of see, like, farmland. You don't see farmland, you just see city just keep expanding past. Yeah. Is there anything specific you're looking for while you're dancing, or just kind of...
No, he's just looking. He just wants to see it.
Alrighty. And eventually you guys will pass it on by. Is Korsdag trying to make it up there to see, or is he just heavily focused on getting his armor?
He's more worried about getting all of his gear together.
Alrighty.
So if it takes us longer than 10 minutes to clear, it'll be 10 minutes before he comes up. But
you'll probably see a similar sight. It's like you're passing the cove,
I'll
so you'll see bits of it. Yeah. And bigger than any town you've ever patrolled. You can only imagine the work it must take to organize guards there. How stressful it might be. Yeah. You guys pass by. Eventually, you guys make port about I want to say about a half-hour passes. You guys pass by the port and stuff, and they start like coming into shore on a coast, on a beach. Start essentially making landfall. And yeah, it's starting to get dark. They are going to Captain Robert, because he still has the cost of the night before. He's gonna ask, hey, do you want to stay here for the night on the ship, or do you want to just head out? It's up to you. We can stay here for the night, let you out then, or you guys can head out now. It's up to you. You did pay for the full, so.
I'll put that past my companions.
Good question. I'm not really sure if I have a preference, honestly.
If we head out, we'll probably just be looking for a place to set camp.
True.
And we're going through the dark, and it's probably not going to be the best to do so in unfamiliar territory.
Right. Sounds as if we'll bother you for one more evening, Captain.
He nods. Alright. We'll anchor here.
I've already set what my plans were going to be. I'll keep watch since we're on coast.
Appreciate it. Julie goes, Twins, you watched as well. We're gonna get some sleep. Kind of nod, and they'll. The lovely little fellow here, curl up on some boxes, fall asleep. A little caught at the helm. And we're gonna end it here for the night.
Woo!
You're. Let's see. Let me write that down. You guys are staying another night. It's to avoid traveling or in night dark.
Yeah.
And docked. Venaport. North of Venaport. Alright. Here you go. Alright. And I know it doesn't feel like anything happened. You guys. Two.
Oh!
Fucking go.
But can we even do anything with it?
You'll find out.
Lapsed in action surge.
You'll find out.
That's a question.
That is a question. You'll find out. Can't wait to see your theories, Christy, because I know you're screaming right now.
I mean, I can say one right now.
Sure, go for it.
I thought the crab's a druid. Because we saw there was a person seen, then there wasn't a person, and then there was a movement inside of a bag,
That's
which is
good.
already weird.
Well, it's a fucking
Let's
dead
fix
druid
it.
if it is. What's that?
Well,
I'm rolling hit dice.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Roll the hit dice.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I must do the same.
Yeah. I love that, yeah, I love that the characters got to interact.
Yo!
Whoa!
Let's
Bunny
fucking
tank!
go.
Fucking go! Nice. Very nice. All of you rolled really fucking well, actually. Very nice. Yep. So we
It's
have
always nice to hit the HP rolls.
yeah, we have many things to figure out here in the coming times. Little mysteries that have started. Great, I can't wait for you guys to uncover some more about stuff.
All right, I'm gonna raid somebody. You all have a wonderful night. I hope
All
I
right,
made your
love you,
night as much
darling.
as you've made mine. Good night,
Yes.
my darlings, and
Good
we're
night.
going to raid
Yes.
Miss Lala.
Alright, I'm going to also end my stream. I'll be right back, okay?
I'm gonna
Okay,
head out.
see you
I'm
soon.
gonna head out right away, but
Oh, okay,
you'll have
go.
to roll now.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had fun. Get
No,
good
no,
rest. You've been working all day.
Yeah. Yeah, Emo's
Excite.
pretty cool. Anyway, bye.
Side. Good night.
What?
Anyway, I muted, so he can't respond. So we're going to. Good night, darlings. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was a really good day for character dynamics. Really, like it was. I'm really so. One of the things I was really hoping for was exactly that. I really wanted the characters to be able to establish a friendship or a camaraderie-ship with each other, which is why not a lot of stuff happened today. And I'm really glad they used the opportunity to go and just interact with each other and be whatever. But very cool. Let's send you. Oh, let's go to Kirby. Send you to Kirby Knight, okay? They're pretty cool or whatever. Anyway, you guys have a lovely night. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna get some cereal because I'm actually a little hungry. Not like super hungry, but like hungry enough. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Bye.